You're making a mob farm. We're live. I'm muting though because I'm eating. You can hear it. Goodbye. Well, Gordo can. Anyway. Moving on. We're just gonna end it there. That was a little embarrassing. Not the stream. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it.
The cows!
Should I put some scary videos on in the background? Whoa, look at your farm.
My farm looks a little beautiful, doesn't it?
It looks very beautiful.
See, look, in the bamboo, imagine all that bamboo taller.
Oh my god, I saw it when you had it all right here. It looked beautiful.
So imagine what it can look like when it's all around my house.
I need to go cut my bamboo so I can grow more.
I don't know about you, my lovely estate is looking even more lovelier by the day.
It is. Mine is looking like shit, but anyway.
I'm very happy with my house.
There's a limit on what I can do because...
Yeah, because
ow, fuck.
you don't really have a lot of land around.
Nicholas, help the phantoms. Help me.
Oh,
Ow.
Here.
Good job.
Oh, man.
There's more.
Let's go fight them for XP.
Okay. There's only one more.
Oh, you see it now. There's only one more for now.
True, but there's gonna be like
There's
5
a
more.
zombie on your lawn. Oh, there's a zombie on your lawn.
How about you fight him?
On the lawn.
Oh. You fight him, and I'll protect around you, just in case somebody comes.
There's 3 now.
Oh, just kidding.
There's 3 phantoms. There's 4.
He's coming down. He's coming down. I got you.
Come on, swoop, Zed.
Why did he leave? We didn't even get to attack.
Come on. Come on.
Hey, the other one glitched out.
Yeah, what? I'm just kidding. Come on. Oh, that's what I don't have anymore. I don't have my enchanted bow.
Oh, I have one.
I can make a crossbow because I like crossbows.
Crossbows are pretty pog.
Oh, and I can go enchant it. It gives it piercing.
Why aren't they coming down?
I want triple shot. I gotta get the tri-shot.
Hello? Oh! Oh!
Come here, Danny Phantom. No!
Another one!
Come here, Danny Phantom. Oh, take that, monkey.
There's 4 of them now.
This goes damage, dog. I don't like it.
Oh, never mind.
He gone.
2 of them disappeared.
He gone.
Oh, he glazing.
He glazed. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Why did it take forever to come down?
He cooking. I gotta redesign these torches. I don't like them just sitting on the...
You should put them in the floor.
Oh, I know what I want to do. I wanted to put them in the floor, but it looked kind of ugly like that. So.
Oh, he glazing. Why aren't they coming down?
How much dark oak wood do you have?
I can make more. Oh, he's coming.
How much though?
Oh no, just kidding.
The third baby
I think
came
I have
back.
a stack of logs.
I just want like at least probably maybe a stack and a half of just dark oak fence,
Why?
if possible.
Why?
Because instead of just having it sit on the thing, I want to have it the fence, and then the torch on top of the fence.
Oh, behind you!
Ow, that kind of hurt me.
Oh, whoop.
Do you have a bow?
Nope.
Serious
Not on me.
right now?
It's in my house. Okay, this is boring. I'm leaving. Ow! Fucking bitch! There's like 4 of them, Nicholas. There's a creeper on my roof!
Still in my house.
Grrr! No. What if they come in your house?
They won't. Oh, they can.
Exactly, you have it open. Oh, he's coming.
You can fight them from right here. Duh, slay. There's... Oh, wait.
There's 4 of them. He's coming.
There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He's coming.
5. No, we got the double hit. Oh, yeah.
We did get the double hit, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
coming back. He's coming back. Oh, he glazing.
Yo!
Oh, I got membrane.
Yo!
Ow, fuck.
Watch out!
I got phantom membrane.
Yo, keep those. Those are useful for you.
I only got one.
Keep those. Those
I
are
will. He's coming back. He's coming back. He's coming back.
blazing.
Oh, he glazing.
Yo!
Double hit. Double hit.
Slay. Yo, we glazing. Oh, poo.
Yo, he glazing.
They're coming back. They're coming
Oh,
back.
we got this, man.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
There's 5 of them.
I know!
Oh, he glazing.
They're glazing.
He's coming. He's
I
coming.
think there's 6.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, there's 2 now.
Yeah, they all left.
You see this right now?
There's 4.
There's a zombie down your lawn.
They got scared of us.
We don't want zombies on the lawn.
They got scared of us, man.
I know you're tired, tall, dark, and dead. You want to eat all the petals off of my head. And then eat the one, the brain of the one who
Oh, they're not scared. They're coming back.
I'm just a son, thought about watch me proud, entire infantry. You like our brains, but we don't like zombies. There's a zombie on the lawn. We don't want zombies on the lawn.
Why did one of them drop a fireball?
I'm sorry, I just killed it.
Oh,
There's 5.
they're not coming down, though.
Are you excited for Mexican May?
Yeah. Cinco de Mayo.
June and July is Pride Month. February is Black History Month. And May is from Mexico.
October is
All
for
the- all the-
Mexico.
all the
October is
Hispanics
Merry.
out there.
September, like how the fuck? Like how the fuck does Mexico
Salvadorians.
really only get? Why don't we get a whole month? Why do we get half and half, bitch? Like what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
What do you mean?
So Mexican, you know how there's Black History Month? We have a Mexican History Month, but it's half of October, half of fucking September, I think.
It's kind of whack.
What kind of fucking shit is that?
I'm telling you, man, they like the blacks more than they do the Hispanics.
We don't even deserve a whole month? That's what you're saying?
That's what I'm hearing.
Our people were also treated fucking terribly. Like, hello?
Where's
Our
the
people are still treated terribly. Excuse me.
Where's the Hispanic Lives Matter? Whoa.
It's like, I under, like- Oh, he's right behind us.
No! He's glazing.
I need to
No,
eat.
he's actually stuck.
Go up there.
I can't! They're both stuck up there!
Oh well.
Yo, I got a membrane!
Ow, fuck!
You good, bro?
I need you to like break your fence really quick.
Wait!
I got you, I'll replace it.
Why would you do that?
I had to, I was stuck on the outside.
Oh.
Oh, he glazing.
They're gonna burn right now.
Yeah, they are. Let's watch them burn.
Oh, this bamboo looks glorious. I have all the right ideas. Yo, I'm gonna go put this in the chest. I finally have a membrane.
Here,
What? No, keep it.
I don't want it.
No, keep it. Oh,
Okay. It's mine now, loser.
I had her burning. I had her burning. There's nothing more unsatisfying than shooting a gas and watching the gas tier fall,
True.
but realizing that there's lava in here
True.
and all the XP too.
True.
That's just heartbreaking. absolutely baffles me.
Mmm. I need some glowstone.
There's a zombie on your lawn.
Okay.
We don't want zombies on the lawn.
Now I go mining for iron. Goodbye. Yes, I am gonna steal all the iron you have.
Wait, what?
All the iron that's there, I mean.
What do you mean? Oh, so it's
That's in the cave. Mm-hmm.
Are you actually gonna like mine to the
Mm-hmm.
house? Oh wait. Oh damn. Good luck, bestie.
Wait, what? I'm actually gonna what?
Are you gonna mine the subway?
In the subway.
Oh, so that's what you're gonna mine.
Yeah, I'm gonna go all the way down though.
Have fun, bro.
Thanks, Bessie.
Be my guest. Have a great time going all the way to 700.
I will. Thank you, Bessie.
Have a blast. Hey, while you're at it, give me some cobblestone.
Fuck you. I'm not mining for that.
If you see my stuff, I'll be very upset.
Hmm.
It's probably good because I got a couple more times.
We've got a situation that we can't ignore because
There's a
ignorance is
zombie
not
on
bliss.
your lawn. We don't want zombies on the lawn.
Do your balls hang low? Do they wobble to and fro?
Is that it? Like,
No.
there's nothing else.
Can you tie 'em in a knot? Can you na 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 na?
That's kind of nasty.
So are you.
I know you're tired, and you want to eat on a bed of a fire.
What is that from? What is that?
What?
What's that song?
It's supposed to be a zombie song.
The way I fucking knew it too.
I thought it was kind of obvious with the lyrics though.
Yeah.
That song is a slapper.
Mm. Bestie, I am chowing fucking down right now.
What'd you say, Bessie?
I'm chowing down.
What did you got?
Fuck you. These are kind of nasty though, but
I think it sounds like a skill.
I can't stop.
That's how I feel about the Clancy's.
Mm. I think these are Clancy's too.
Wait, what?
They're Clancy's Fritos.
Oh. Clancy's are kind of mid.
They are so mid.
Man, this is a very risky job. Building this mob farm.
There, iron.
I hate to admit it, but I've died twice trying to build this.
That's embarrassing.
Like in this world. Like it means
Do your balls hang low?
since you be gone. I died like twice.
Mm.
Actually, I knew like 3 times. Do you not sing no? Can you sign a minute up? And then I'll be set.
I got you.
Do your balls hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie 'em in a knot? Can you tie 'em in a bow? Can you throw 'em on your shoulder?
There you go.
Wait, can you tie him in a boat?
Can you tie 'em in a knot? Can you tie 'em in a bow?
Oh, can you tie him in a boat?
Like a bow tie?
Wait, what's the next word?
Can you throw 'em over your shoulder?
Play
Okay.
it.
Bestie, no. Oh, I might
Your
suffocate.
nuts hang low. Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in a knot? Can you tie them in a bow? gonna have me singing that like all day tomorrow.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna be at school. I'm gonna be playing time with my friends. I'll be like, so you're nuts and you low. Do they wobble to and fro?
What about the Bart Simpson song? I want you to play with my ding-a-ling.
What?
You never heard that song either?
What? I'm sorry, man. What? That's a song?
Mm-hmm.
Is it maybe the same person?
My ding-a-ling, I want you to play with my ding-a-ling.
It's not Bart Simpson, but it is from The Simpsons. But they made a trap. Want you to play with my ding-a-ling. My ding-a-ling. I want you to play with my ding-a-ling.
My ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling,
I want you to play with my ding-a-ling.
ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling, I want you to play with my ding-a-ling, 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 my ding-a-ling, 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 my ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling, I want you to play with my ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling, my ding-a-ling, I want you to play with my ding-a-ling, ding-a-ling, my ding.
That's enough of that. Okay, let's watch some scary videos. Let's watch Chills.
Should I go?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, that was a weird sound.
Should I go up the Canadian here?
Yeah, come in here.
Did you just say come in here?
I mean, come here.
Stop it, Luna. This is where you're fat.
Oh my god, stop it. From down in Ohio?
Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. Down in Ohio, swag in Ohio.
Chills is definitely giving me vibes that he's from Ohio.
Two grown men are roaming the woods when they come across a creature that's making some very guttural whirring noises. Suddenly, something wrapped in baggy rolls lunges straight at them.
It's fucking Shrek.
I'm gonna take my headphones off. Whoa.
As far as I can tell, only one of them makes it to the car,
Now to all of
and
these, I can only say
then,
one
I
thing.
don't think it ends well. No other information on this video is available.
Only
It's
in
Shrek.
Only in Ohio.
Only in Ohio.
I'm just gonna say that.
If you're thinking of taking your motorbike down a dark, mainly deserted road at night, you'd better be ready for what comes next. Published to YouTube by Mumbiker Nikyle. To YouTube in December of 2014, another strange sighting was spotted while riding on a cold night. The uploader writes, I was passing by Erie Colony after midnight, and I would like to share the scary incident which took place. He notes in the video that the area is known for its ghost stories and scary people who lurk nearby. Nikyle says he wasn't sure if what he saw was a thief or a ghost, but whatever it was scary. Thieves and ghosts aren't the only scary things about Erie Colony. Located in India's Sanjay Gandhi National Park, Wikipedia warns against traveling
What?
the deciduous forest between 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. as there are many feral pigs, stray dogs, and even leopards in the thick vegetation along the lonely roads.
Please stop.
Worse, life takings are not uncommon in the area. Neither are occult practices. Ghost stories are widely circulated, with many claiming
He
that
said
spirits have
occult.
tried to hitch rides in the night in this area. So yeah, why not take a ride
I
down
thought you said
it?
popcorn.
Though it is late, vehicles pass Nikyle by as he rides down the dark road. There are even people standing on the shoulder at some points. As he
No, no, I'll get
continues
you to
driving,
800.
darkness envelopes
I'll get
until
you
he
to
sees a
800.
man walking strangely in the middle of the road.
And
He
then I'll
cries
peace
out
out,
as
yeah.
he almost collides with the man.
I appreciate the help, I guess.
But when he turns around, no one is there at all.
760, I
He said
think.
he turned out of curiosity, but then realized the guy could be a thief, though he didn't see him
Exactly.
anywhere in the darkness. So he sped off to live another day, and he says he's never returning to the area
I
again
would.
after
I'm
midnight.
gonna go as
Would
many
you?
as. I'm gonna go as
Based
far
on
as I
what
can with as many
Wikipedia
torches as I
said,
have.
It's not
I
a
only have
good
3,
idea.
so-
Are you serious right now? How much gold do you have?
Exploration Unknown is a Knoxville-based urban exploration channel run by a man named John
And you have
Turner.
sticks and wood.
First appearing on YouTube in 2016, he dedicates his time to
Go as
venturing
far
into
as you
creepy
can
abandoned
without running out of
locations, from
Okay.
derelict home to
I might
former
surprise you with
orphanages and
coal
asylums.
and wood.
His choice of location will often have a gruesome true story behind them, including the takings
I
of
will run out of
life and
coal,
other
though.
horrible events.
No, I said,
Back
like, you'll
in
never run out
November
of coal.
2017,
Yeah, but you said
John,
as
along
far as you
with
can, with as
friends
much coal as
James
you
and
have, but I'll
Tim
run out of coal
returned
soon.
to the abandoned
Or if you might,
Glendale
or coal.
orphanage they previously
I hope so.
explored. This time
But I'll also
their
only
goal
go as
was
many
to
pickaxes
conduct
as I
the
have, with
infamous
not my
3
iron
a.m.
one, though.
Well, can't you
challenge.
just
In
craft more
short,
pickaxes?
3 a.m. is
I have to go
considered
all the way
witching
back.
hour,
You don't have a crafting
the
table?
perfect time
I'm
for
not
hunting
doing that.
ghosts.
Why not?
Almost
I
right off
refuse
the
to
bat
make
at
new
the
crafting
video
tables.
start, John and the others have split up when a wooden board is seen falling on its own from behind a doorway.
Thanks. I will.
John goes to investigate, and much to his shock
Is it
and
nighttime?
sort of amusement,
It's nighttime.
I don't wanna
turns out
suffocate,
it was
so
just
maybe not.
James playing a joke on them.
Are you sure?
This appears to be in James's nature as he does so again when he slams a metal door shut,
I'm scared.
scaring John so badly he accidentally stops
Okay, I see.
recording. Jokes aside, Tim soon begins to feel lightheaded after the trio go to the second floor and therefore decides to head outside for some air. Meanwhile, James and John continue to investigate the second floor, finding the normal things you would expect in an abandoned building. Graffiti, specks of dust, etc. When they descend the stairs back to the first floor, they
can't
are
remember the
shocked
song.
to find Tim collapsed on the
What if I just
floor,
make, like, the layer
out cold.
Down in the basement. I hope I've got reception down there.
Tim? Dude, you okay? Tim? Tim, dude. Tim, what are you doing? You okay, man?
Thankfully, they were able to wake him, although he is clearly dazed and groggy. The reaction from John and James are of genuine concern and confusion, and Tim appears to be really out of it with a pale complexion. Deciding Tim's safety is more important, James and John help their fallen friend back outside and back to the car. Clearly shaken by the incident, John and James decide not to venture into the basement and instead footage of their previous visit is shown. It is unknown what exactly happened, and no other paranormal activity can be seen in the footage, so it is undetermined if Tim was the victim of some sort of attachment. He does show the common signs of paranormal attachment, which often manifest as feeling lightheaded and nauseated, and can
feel that
even
all
lead
the
to
time.
passing out. What could also be
So,
possible
what does
is
that
Tim
mean?
came under the effects of harmful dust in the building. Considering the age and state of the orphanage, it is possible Tim became overwhelmed by particles such as asbestos, a once common insulation that can cause damage to the lungs if breathed in. The fact that John and James were
Oh my
unaffected does cast some
God.
doubt on this theory, although it is still completely
You remember your old
possible.
sister.
Regardless, finding your friend unconscious on the floor of
Oh
such a
my
eerie location is
God, you
certain to
remember
scare anyone.
her.
Thankfully, Tim was okay and apparently started feeling a bit better
Oh my
after resting
God,
by
she's
the car.
thriving
With
right
that
now.
said,
Well,
we decided to call it a night and left the location.
Well, look,
John
okay, the
clarified
rumbling
in the
is
video
happening
description
right
and
now,
comments
so
Tim
she's
was
kind of
okay
going
and
through it,
recovered,
but you know,
as
she's
well as
also
thanking
thriving,
those who
you
expressed
know?
concern for his condition.
She's
On
Aaron's
February
right-hand
21st,
man.
2021, John
Okay, what's your
uploaded a
question, Carl?
director's
I'll
cut
try to ask
video
her.
Is she gonna be in the- is
acting
she
as a
gonna be
sort
in
of
the
commentary.
She
John
is in the
discusses
new
his personal
season. Oh my
experiences
God,
that
yeah,
night.
she
He said
is.
he felt concerned about Tim when he said he wasn't feeling
Yeah,
good.
Wait,
and
so
expressed
what's
regret
I'm gonna
for
kinda
not
give
going
some
with Tim to
spoilers
make
here.
sure he was
Yeah,
alright.
what's she doing?
He also
I'm gonna
said
give
he
some
has received
spoilers,
messages from people who have lived
spoiler
there
alert.
during its
Don't tell her
operation,
this, but,
saying they actually had good experiences while
Thank you.
residing
Thank
there.
you, I appreciate
They
that.
considered it a home with
Fuck.
the staff taking
The
good
little
care of
those days
them.
was a little edgy and
Comparing
depressed.
it to places such as Leckworth Village,
Thank you.
it is a
Thank you, I
relief to hear
appreciate
good
that.
experiences about an orphanage.
Okay, so
As they can be notorious
spoilers.
for negativity, to put it mildly.
So,
When
how
discussing
do I
the moment,
say
he and
this?
James found Tim. He
She's gonna
said
die.
It looked as if he broke his leg. It is at this
Yeah.
point John himself
So does that mean you're
discusses
also
a
gonna go
possible
because you're
third
like,
explanation for
I
Tim's condition.
will have to
According
go back.
John, Tim had been up almost 30 hours at this point and had actually worked a full
That
shift
is
of
the
work prior to
unfortunate-
joining the
oh, fuck
others.
me.
So when
However,
she
he
goes
also
to
expresses
hospital?
Tim is sensitive to
Kind of.
locations, including a time he
But why can't
collapsed
you
at
make a good
Skinwalker
building?
Ranch. This gives further support something had attached to him, but considering the positive
you
remarks
know,
from
it's
former
really
residents,
not.
it's hard to say what attached. It's good to know
No, I
Tim
don't-
turned
I
out
don't make
okay
the
in the
rules
end,
here,
as
kid.
these investigations can cause serious consequences. What is this
I
cursed
wish
image?
I could
Shared
be
by
an Attack on
YouTube channel
Titan.
Kisa Weba, this scary video is currently trending in the Spanish-speaking YouTube community. This mysterious figure is something I never want to encounter in my
over.
life. The creature is seen lurking
Hello,
in the
why is there
forest
still
as
water?
if it's guarding something. But
Wait,
why is
there
it
still
staring
water?
at the camera?
What do you mean the bit's
Is
over?
it curious? Or is it warning us to stay away? Shouldn't it be guarding a swamp instead? Upon further research, I tracked this image down to Brazilian concept artist.
Why is there still
Gabriel
water?
Soares, but that doesn't stop people's speculation online.
I sealed
suggesting
it
that
all.
Looking at this image will take us into the creature's very presence. Is it possible we're trespassing in its swamp right now?
How?
Whatever the case, I think it's best we get out of here before it's all ogre. While staying in a hotel room in Ireland,
Wait, it was a
Roisin O'Brien grabs her
What?
dad to show him something bizarre.
Yeah, you actually went to the
A
Attack on
ghost is
Obvious
moving
fucking
a
lead,
cup
bitch.
on
You
its
think I
own,
went to
she
Attack on
tells
Titan?
him. Of course, nothing
Stupid
happens,
motherfucker.
and she looks like a total liar
Wait, for
until
real?
suddenly.
Yeah. What do you mean?
I thought you were a clone this whole time.
You're a fucking retard. Oh.
The cup moves all by itself to the edge of the glass shelf and then stops. There's a string around
No,
it that
stop,
I can
because I
see.
genuinely
And
thought that
besides,
you
she
were
is
cloning
holding her
that. There
phone
was
and
like
her
a
dad is
really
sitting on the
actually
bed clear
Please,
across the
man,
room with
please,
his back
please.
turned. So no one was
I
messing
know, I'm
with
not
it.
joking.
She resets it, and as
Please,
soon as
man.
she complains
What?
that it takes the
has
ghost
to
a
be a
long
joke.
time, the cup moves instantly.
Man, I genuinely thought for like the past 3 years.
Can you please stop typing? No, you didn't.
I really,
So
I
let's
truly.
just say
No, you
it was
didn't.
string
I
tied
really-
around
No, you
the
didn't.
cup.
It's the way
Her
that you don't
father
believe
is now
me.
standing to the right of her, so if it was
It's the way that
him,
there's
then
no
the cup should
possible
pull to
fucking
the
way
right
you
in
believe
his
that.
direction.
I did believe
Instead,
that.
it moves
When
straight
you
ahead
said
and
you were
stops
going,
exactly
I
on the edge of
genuinely
the
was like,
shelf,
okay.
same
Are
as
you
before.
typing?
The shelf is level and there is no moisture around the rim to make it
Okay,
slide
you can
like
deal with
that.
that. You can
This
deal
is
with that. I
glass
give
on
up.
glass. You
What?
can hear the friction.
The water.
I'll do it now.
Fuck you. Sorry.
She's right.
Well, now I
The
can
cup is
rest easy
moving on
knowing
its
it's not-
own, maybe from a
Did you genuinely,
ghost.
like, on
This
God?
man is a
Like, I'm being
YouTuber and Twitch
dead-
streamer.
You
Dead-
thought I was in the
I'm
Attack on
being
Titan
dead-
universe.
Like, deadest serious. I genuinely.
There's no way. It's a bit. It's a bit. You're a bit.
I'm really not bidding right now.
This is a bit right now.
I'm not bidding.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not bidding.
Yeah, you are.
I'm not bidding.
Yeah, you are.
Try pushing the power button on the
Whatever,
motherboard or the case.
just know that all this time, the thought of you being a clone and there being
What just
like,
happened?
The power to his room
Real
short
Luna?
circuits, so Ice Poseidon takes his computer to the bathroom.
I
and
act
tries
the same
again.
way though. There was a pretty big difference. Never mind. I did change.
It's at this
There's
point
no
that
way you
Ice
thought there was
Poseidon
two of you.
wisely decides to stop
I'm
touching
being
the back of his
dead.
computer with metal
No, you're
Dead.
not. No, you're
Dead
not.
serious.
No, you're
I
not.
genuinely thought that.
But if
Because
someone
you were
could
doing
please
that
tell
whole
me what
little
they were
thing,
attempting
you're doing
to
that
do,
whole little bit
and
about
what they
the-
should have done instead,
Alright.
it would
I'm
satisfy
gonna go
my
to the Attack on
curiosity.
Titan
A
universe.
YouTuber called Bangladesh Ghost Hunter, together with
I,
his
like,
trusty dog
genuinely thought you
Thomas,
were
go
actually
exploring
preparing to,
abandoned
like,
houses and other fabled haunted places deep in the woods.
There's a
One
lush.
of the freakier
Didn't you do
finds
like a-
takes place at night deep in the
Didn't you
woods,
do like a little
where
code?
scary
You did
things
like
are
the-
caught on
like,
camera,
flower
beginning with a
tulip, something like that.
scream.
Lavender.
There's like that. Wasn't there like some carrot in there too?
No.
Like you took it. I took that so seriously, bro.
You're so dumb. You never used them a single time though.
I tried it one time, and you
As
just
they
kinda.
strain into the darkness,
Oh,
a
fuck.
large number of
How
weird
did you not
things
know
are
that
caught on
genuinely
camera
thought that
that
was
deserve further analysis.
Why would I think that you genuinely thought I went to the Attack on Titan, a fictional universe?
I thought
The fuck is this? The Matrix, bitch?
you said you did that whole thing about I can like teleport away.
That was a fucking lie, idiot. You think I can do that?
Bro, I believed that for like 4 years
Watch
already.
this
You're
button
so
in
dumb.
5 minutes and 39 seconds and see
I
how
never went into
paranormal
Attack on Titan,
activity
bitch.
you
What
can
the
see
fuck? I
15
wish.
seconds.
Oh.
Me and Aaron could have had some bait anyway.
Oh. No, you thought.
We could have repopulated the Earth. Anyway.
Wow. For 4 years, I
Okay,
genuinely.
at 5
There's
minutes
no
and
way you
40
genuinely
seconds,
believe
the
that.
strange
When you said
yellow
bits
orb
the bits
glances
over, I'm
across
like,
the camera
There's
and
no
moves
way you
away.
really believe that.
2 seconds later,
I don't
he
believe that
turns
you
his
believed
head
it.
as this pink aura is caught on
I
camera.
believe that, I believe
may or may
I don't
not
believe
be
that
the
you believed it.
cameraman's finger.
Why
But
is
in
it
that
unbelievable?
moment, a strange
Because it's
wispy
so
mist
fucking
rains
ridiculous.
down
It's
on
so
him that
asinine.
he can't see.
I
20
genuinely
minutes and 40
thought I'd get
seconds is
sad
when they
sometimes
finally
too. I'd
see
be like,
it.
There's no
A
way you
form
believed
between
that.
2 trees in the shape of
I
a
did.
person.
You said bits over, and I got so confused. I was like, wait, what?
What is touching me?
Is it a bit?
Something was
The
definitely pulling my
flashlight
hair. I'm going
chances
crazy.
upon it for but a brief moment, and then
Because you
it's
even did your little thing in
gone.
the book.
But it's still
Yeah.
there watching that.
So
That
the
was a
fuck
bit.
what?
I am sure.
That was a bit.
This one will get you
I
all
mean, I still
kinds of
have that book.
nervous. According to the video,
Hey, look, to be fair,
paranormal
I
events
wanted
have
it to
occurred
be
in
real, but-
Guadalajara, Mexico, when a tourist was visiting the cathedral where the saint lays,
You're
the young
so
child's eyes
dumb.
opened. According to the
Ew.
website La Oscura Habitacion, the video was taken on December 12, 2012. The tourist who took the video footage on his cell
I
phone
thought you were
claimed
lying
that
when
he
you said it
hadn't
was a
witnessed
video.
the
I thought
child's
you were
eyes
lying.
open at the time, but only saw
mean,
it
or am
afterwards
I?
in viewing the video. The stories of how the saint became martyred are contradictory. Some stories call into question whether this is even the saint, as it's stated that all the reliquaries that remain of her are her skeletal hands.
I guess
Whether this
only
is the
me will
saint
know.
Or not, the mystery begins and ends here.
I guess only
The
me
girl
and
is clearly
her will know.
past, has been for many years, and yet she's opening her eyes. A YouTuber named
I mean,
Jack
you
White
truly
has
will
made
never
videos
know.
demonstrating his apparent ability to manipulate objects.
Why not?
Using nothing but his own energy.
'Cause I can tell you
force,
anything and
Gary
you'll never know the
circles his hands
truth.
Over a lock while concentrating deeply.
Except for
It
the
isn't
fact
long
that
before
it
he gets
really does not
results.
fucking
Not only
exist.
is Jack
But
able to
anyway.
push the lock over without touching, he is also somehow able to keep it balanced at a weird angle for almost 10 full seconds before
I
falling.
don't think you
The
understand
only
yourself.
explanation I have for this is there was some kind of magnet underneath the table, which I guess is possible. Next, Jack takes a steel fork in both hands and envisions the utensil becoming soft like butter. He ties the fork in a knot with his bare hands in a few simple twists. I'm honestly not sure how hard this really is to do, but it sure looks difficult to me. I'd really like for someone to tell me if this is a real display of energy manipulation or
It
just
is.
some kind
It
of
is
trick.
chill.
It is.
A
Pokemon told me that
camping
it's
trip
possible.
goes from
It is
relaxing
chill.
to terrifying after a series
The
of
Pokemon
bizarre
anime
lights
told me
leaves
it's
one
possible.
camper sure that he's being
I wanna
watched.
bend spoons in
Yeah,
the
they're
air.
starting
If
again.
Ash can do it, I can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
These unexplained
I
lights
don't tell anybody I
continue
touched
with no
this, but I
sound
do
well
have
into the
magical
night.
powers.
And no, it's not lightning from afar,
Yeah.
if that's what you were thinking. He is pointing
I can
the camera
levitate.
straight ahead, not up in the sky.
Do it.
But you
Wait,
know
I'm
what?
not?
Whoa. Now did you see what I'm talking about?
This part shows less detail, but the angle proves it's not lightning
Wait, do you
at
actually have
all.
magic powers?
This is where it kind of creeps me out. Oh,
I'm not bidding right now. I genuinely
no
believe.
lightning, because it's the same area every time. And
No, I can't do this anymore. I can't.
He makes it through the night and reflects that something paranormal or otherwise was trying to set a trap for him.
Wait, so were you
He's
meaning or
glad
no?
he chose not to explore that area. So that strange incident
never
took
see or
place in
not?
September
I didn't get that much iron.
2015. I want you
You
to
never
compare
see or
that
not?
video incident to another video
Well, you
taken
answered
2
the
years
question.
later by someone completely different. These wispy lights appear at the same height and look exactly the
Are
same.
you being like
The silent show has the same amber glow when zoomed in. This time the lights are more frequent and hang around for longer than before. What could cause such a flash in the night is beyond me, and beyond creepy too. And then something new happens. 10 minutes and 46 seconds is when 3 white lights form and hang in the sky. If you connect the skylights, you'll see they take the shape of a flying triangular disc. The light in the middle grows brighter as it turns to meet his camera, and then the giant slow-moving maneuvers itself away from him. Out of sight, the lights are definitely moving as one, and never do they break shape or formation. And when you go to the comments section, you'll see it's flooded with people from all over the world who say they have seen the same strange lights at night in their area and come across this video looking for an explanation. None of them have ever provided a satisfying answer, and the unexplained lights persist. These paranormal investigators use a flashlight to communicate with their ghostly counterparts. Published by Mackie and Amanda in April of 2022, the pair explore the haunted Cosmopolitan Hotel in San Diego. The girls talk to the spirits in the hotel, requesting that they interact with this dangling string, and the spirits respond.
Just touch that string one time.
Did you see that? If you're watching it, because I'm watching you hold the things completely still, I watched like how far it was going up against the line,
Yeah.
you know? It definitely moved further.
It looked like someone touched the string about a foot up.
I don't understand, there's no way.
Either.
Later, while sitting in bed, they hear repeated noises. They check to see if someone is walking outside on the balcony, but no one's there.
Can you make me an iron pickaxe using my iron, please?
I'm okay.
Okay.
There's no one here, Amanda.
Then the water starts to drip in the bathroom, and it continues to sound like someone is in their room.
I think Room 11 was the one that was.
That's crazy.
They ask the spirits to turn the flashlight off and then back on. After asking the spirits to repeat this act, the flashlight turns off and the REM pod in the bathroom goes off as well.
You turn the flashlight off. All the way completely off.
Something
The
turned
spirits
off.
continue communicating with the girls through the flashlight. They find out that they're speaking to a ghost named Isadora. She confirms it's her through the REM pod.
Wait, Isadora, if that's you, okay? I was gonna say, can you go over to that REM pod we have in the bathroom?
That red light.
That red light that was just beeping. Can you make it start going off again? Can you make it start beeping?
Maybe like 15 seconds. Just like you said, yes. Oh my god.
What the hell?
The correspondence continues for a long while,
No
with
shit,
Isadora
Sherlock.
being very communicative.
I will believe
Mackie and
anything.
Amanda return to talk to
I'm
her
starting to see
later.
that.
No one's here.
What do you not get, friend?
Isadora? What was that?
This isn't one of those Among Us 3 AM sussy challenges.
What is that? Wait, what is that?
Girl, what is that?
What's shaking?
They check out early because they're understandably creeped out. It sounds like there's many unseen residents of this hotel, and they're not leaving anytime soon. Morgan Adams is a popular YouTuber who doesn't ordinarily focus on paranormal content at all. So when she recently suspected that her house was haunted, you know I had to take a look. Let's go over the evidence and see if her suspicions are correct. She claims to hear tapping and scratching on the walls, which could be an animal, but then there's whispers too. When this happens, she uses Snapchat and almost always detects a second face nearby. She has named the spirit Angie, and it seems to have become quite attached. Angie often responds to her own name.
Angie. Oh my god. And you have a lot of new friends that would like to say hi. Oh my.
Though Snapchat could be mistaking the shelf behind her for a winking face, and these two objects on the wall for eyes, Angie typically lurks around the corner of the house reserved for overnight visitors. Coincidentally, the same area where her dog Ollie absolutely refuses to go. Even with the promise of a treat, Ollie will only allow himself to go so far before he refuses to budge. Some dogs have trouble
Fortune
keeping
one
their balance
shovel?
on hardwood floors and can actually develop
I
a
don't
fear of
understand
them over
that,
time.
but I'm gonna take it
I thought that
because
was a because he puts one paw
It's
on
got
the wood and
efficiency.
stops at 9 minutes and 8 seconds.
Bane
But at
of,
8 minutes and 52 seconds, he has no problem walking on the same type of floor, so that can't be why. I think Morgan Adams could be giving a verbal command for Ollie to sit when she says okay at 9 minutes and 8 seconds. You tell me if Ollie is doing a trick or if he senses something and is too nervous to go forward.
Come on. Okay, come on.
You
I
know, that
don't
would
think
be
it's
kind of
fake because then she tells him to come on and he still won't move. And when Morgan
Your
gets to
drama.
the end of the hall, she hears a noise and shudders. Plus, Ollie isn't the only animal acting weird. Her cat will freeze at the door like someone is on the other side, and Morgan even hears knocking sometimes.
Cut it out right now. Stop.
There's never anything there, and yet the cat stares at the wall as if something has its attention.
I'm gonna freak out if you don't stop. Oh my turn orbs, literally.
An orb of light also flies in the direction that a cat is staring.
Oh, look at their
indeed.
friends.
Oh, and there's also this strange Snapchat
Whoa,
photo
you guys are
taken
having
in the middle of
you
the
guys are
night.
having a party, eh?
Something photoshopped, but I see something more to it. To the left of the shadow person, I see a face
They're
on
having
the
a party.
wall, and another peeking out from behind the covers. It almost looks like the exact same from a photo taken at the mountain pass, where Angie the spirit first followed Morgan home. And if you're wondering where Angie is in the photo, check out Morgan's shoulder. The dark hair is not hers. Finally, one night, her dad lets it slip that the property was built near an old burial ground. Tell me if you think he is telling the truth here or not.
Do you think our house is haunted?
No.
The way he pauses and looks away makes me think he could have been trying to avoid saying anything that could make his daughter worry any more than she already has been. So is all of this real or fake? I'm 50-50 on this one, so your opinions will help me decide. There's nowhere to escape when you're on a haunted island. The Hype Mike crew soon realizes that not only can't they escape, but something is in the house with them.
The chills voice, I can relate to this.
Yeah, 'cause he's totally joking.
I can tell.
They discover the front door open. Then they see something truly terrifying outside.
Hello?
What was that? The guys described the creature.
Something with his face, like a mask or something, but something with his face, and he had like a
Outside, they hear a call in the wilderness. And as they continue on, they get closer to it.
what was that?
Wow. We're definitely getting closer.
And they get even closer.
Oh my.
Yo, why did you
I think we should try to find its base camp.
Blazing.
Until they find its base camp.
Whoa!
Hello?
Is this creature watching them? It seems to have left some sort of warning on the ground.
You sure?
Stop.
No fucking shit.
And amongst the brambles of the creature's base camp, they find this.
Jesse.
Oh, I forgot about our attic. I mean, my attic.
What do they find?
Arriving at the water's
I don't fucking
edge,
know.
they see this.
Bro, we gotta go. We gotta.
I think he's
Traces of
right.
COVID-19.
They've gotta go. Wouldn't you? I sure would. To kick off this entry, we enter the medieval old town of Edinburgh. The storied history of
Edinburgh!
Scotland's capital lends itself to some truly legendary hauntings. This video illustrates that no matter where you turn in Edinburgh, you may find yourself face to face with the paranormal. Submitted to the Chills Narrators subreddit by Rocket League RL. Something frightening is caught on film in this normal, everyday Edinburgh park. Even J.K. Rowling found ghostly inspiration in Edinburgh, citing the very real Greyfriars Kirkyard, where you will find some of her character names taken straight from the cemetery's very own tombstones. Needless to say, Edinburgh is the perfect scene for paranormal sightings, as this video goes to show, on the banks of a lake, across the jungle gym bars of a playground, a phantom woman appears to stand still. As day turns to dusk, apart from the ghastly image of this figure stood unmoving there, strange incoherent sounds are heard throughout the clip. Is this a case of Edinburgh's terrifying history come to life? Or are our eyes deceiving us? Some scary videos just stay with you, so much so that you wish you'd never seen them in the first place. This video comes from Ghost Crusaders, published to YouTube in April of 2020. This episode explores the haunted Leckworth Village, the crew's very first haunted location, which they investigated in 2014, located in Rockland County, New York. In a 1921 report, over half of the residents in Leckworth were youth, 328 of the 506 patients, ranging from the age of 0 to 16. This fact may contribute to the negative energy in the village, as many Leckworth staff said a scarcity in necessary supplies, as well as food and water. Leckworth's conditions were exposed through photographs and media investigations, and although reforms were made in the 1970s due to public pressure, Leckworth permanently closed in 1996. Since then, the complex has fallen into decay. Everything remains how it was left, instantly abandoned. The Ghost Crusaders explores this institution and all its appalling history. The crew notes in the comments, while using an SB11 spirit box, I never thought I captured any EVPs. It wasn't until reviewing the footage for this episode that I heard the voice, and yes, I can hear other voices like multiple people talking, which I do say at one point, but I edited it out for timing, but I can't make out what they are saying. At one point, the EVP captures a voice saying, a moment later, the voice pleads, "Please don't hurt me." Later, when they are in the bathroom, a voice, potentially from a phantom orderly of the hospital, tells them to sit, as if directing them to do their business on the toilet. Some of the EVPs mentioned are not very clear, but the female scream that's heard through the spirit box at one point is definitely frightening. Later, their cameras run out of battery, and while they're changing the batteries, the audio of the EVP is still captured. A voice says, "Leave me alone." At the same time, the investigator who heard the voice in real time, Dan, says he felt a cold breeze on the back of his neck, and he felt someone was standing behind them, whispering into his ear, which you have the stomach to visit Leckworth.
Stop, this video's like 3 hours long. No, it really is 3 hours.
I'm probably gonna be here for like 3 more hours, so it's fine. You're a monkey man. You're a monkey man.
Let's go. Sorry, what'd you call me?
What?
I'm a cemetery operations coordinator, or you can just call me a cemetery manager. Part of my job is sitting down with guests and family members of the deceased to set up funerals, facilitate the sales of plots, etc. A 30-something-year-old man named Antonio, very spiritual man, once sat down with me to purchase a plot for his sick father who was in hospice care. Antonio was a Hispanic man with a very thick accent, and I saw in his eyes he was a very caring man. He showed me pictures of his father, who also looked like a very sweet man, much too young to be taken away from his family. But unfortunately, the man's time came that same week, and Antonio arranged for his father's funeral service at the cemetery. It was a very stormy day, the day of the funeral, which is thought to be a sign of good luck. The funeral procession stopped in front of the front office building briefly. I stepped outside under the front awning of the building and saw Antonio in the car behind the hearse. We waved at each other. Due to the weather, I went back inside until the procession was ready to proceed to the burial site. I got in one of the cemetery pickup trucks and followed the procession to the final stop, where I would stand with my umbrella supervising, as part of my job is making sure funeral services go smoothly. After the funeral, I did some laps around the place in the truck just to survey the area, as I did at least a couple times a day. I had a lot of paperwork to take care of, and on top of this, I had to close the cemetery that night. So a little later, I went back to my desk and took care of this. The cemetery closes at 5:30, so as soon as it started to get dark, I drove around the place one more time to ensure all visitors had left, then drove over to the front gate to shut it. It was a relatively warm early March. The days were still on the shorter side, so by closing time on a normal day, it would already be getting darker. But on this stormy-ass day, it already felt like it was nighttime. I was driving back to my office when I thought I saw someone hurriedly walking down one of the lanes of tombstones before turning behind a hedge and disappearing out of sight. I beeped my horn so as to let them know the place was closed, but strangely enough, I didn't see them again. I grabbed my umbrella and ran out into the rain in that direction. I turned beyond the hedge he turned at and looked down this long row of tombstones on one side and hedges on the other. I didn't see anyone. I looked around in the rain for a solid 20 minutes, but eventually I had to give up. I drove back up to the office and browsed through the CCTV footage. None of it picked up on any unusual movement, even though it was a bit harder to see much because of the storm and it was also pitch black outside now. I tried to multitask, keeping an eye on the camera while finishing up some of my paperwork, when I heard the front door to the visitation room slam shut. I sprang up from my chair and yelled, "Hello?" My first thought was that it was the same person I saw before. Maybe they got locked in the cemetery and were looking for assistance in leaving. I stepped out into the lobby, but no one was there. I looked around and again said, "Hello?" Maybe the door slamming shut was them leaving. I started looking out all the windows, and I stopped when at one of them, I saw someone on the other side, looking back at me, with a blank expression. I jumped back and screamed, and they didn't flinch. I stepped closer and made a squinty-eyed, confused look when I realized I recognized this Hispanic, older-looking man. In my head, it reminded me exactly of the pictures of Antonio's father he showed me. With my heart in my throat, I ran out the front door of the building and to the side where I saw the man, but he was gone. He wasn't booking it into the fields, he wasn't hiding in a bush nearby, he was gone. I looked around me as I stood in the rain getting soaked, then ran back inside, packed up my things, locked up, and got in my car. I opened and closed the gate, once more locking it behind me, and drove home. When my wife asked me at home why I was being so quiet, I just told her, long day at work. To this day, I think I was just overworking myself, and my mind was playing tricks on me, but it still is genuinely disturbing to think about. My name is Jeremy. This was in the dead of October, chilly and windy. I live in a somewhat big town. It's very poor and old, early 18th century type buildings. A friend and I were bored one night and decided to go fuck around at 3 a.m. I know that going out at 3 a.m. in a poor town isn't exactly smart, but we like to have our fun. We got bored of driving around blasting our music. We're both very big metalheads, and at that point we had our own band, so we decided it would be interesting and cool to walk around a cemetery in the town. Behind the old town square there's a massive cemetery. It's divided by two sides of a highway, both sides taking up about 20 acres of land. As I said, it's massive. We decided to check out the older part of the cemetery. This part is completely separated from the rest of the newer cemetery with an old iron fence and gate. We get to walking around and checking out the cemetery, trying to read the old moss-covered graves, taking pictures, being a little bit disrespectful, I know. But these were graves from at least a century ago, so there was no one living that would be upset by it, and I'm sure the people in the graves didn't mind too much. After about an hour of checking it out, we sit down next to a giant pecan tree in the middle of the old cemetery. That's when we hear this little girl laughing. It was really close to us. At first I assumed maybe it was a toy left on a child's grave or something like that. I'm not one to scare easily, so I just figured it's motion activated or something like that. We are not at all easy to scare, so we both sort of laugh, pointing out that it's creepy and just keep talking and enjoying the ambiance. Then, as in all stories like this, I get the feeling of something or someone watching me. Once again, I just figured that I was letting the entire thing get into my head. Then my friend says he thinks he sees someone in the shadows of a small wooded area right next to the cemetery, of which we were really close. At this point, we're both a little creeped out and decide to get up and leave. And that noise, the exact same noise, played again, and we hear leaves crunching underneath the feet of someone. That's when we booked it. We ran down the hill leading to the old part of the cemetery, down where my car was parked. I've never ran that fast in my life. It sounded like that laughing noise was following us at that point. We both sort of just went into full fight or flight mode at that point, going as fast as we could without thinking. The noises behind us stopped as we got to my car. I started my car and put it in drive, pulling out into the highway without looking. Luckily no one hit us. We get down the road to the only gas station that's open at this time of night to check in the back of my car. We had both been discussing how we were scared some shit had been done to it. We get around to check and immediately find the back door is open. I know for a fact neither of us ever opened it. There was no reason for us to open it. I look in the back seats, make sure nothing's there, get right back in the car and peel out. I'm still confused about what happened that night. I'm not sure if we both overreacted or what. All I know is that I still feel that weird feeling that something is behind you whenever I tell this story. When I was 19, my friend Sean, who was a big goofball, came over to chill in our basement as he often would during the summer. I remember he had a Coke bottle in his hand and I was in the
back.
90s,
That's
and he said we should check out that creepy little cemetery across town.
Yeah.
It was the most random idea.
Okay, what was I doing?
And I
Oh,
even told him
terrified.
about
Not the summoning set.
it. Still, we had no school the next day.
Yep, and then the
I knew
Phantoms came
exactly
the
which
next night, and
cemetery
I
we
was
were talking
terrified.
about. I don't know if one should even call it a regular cemetery. It's just a small plot of land with maybe 100 tombstones at most. The tombstone's very archaic looking, and any time you pass, there would be no signs of anyone having come to visit within the last decade. The site probably dated back centuries, and it had this super creepy vibe to it because it was closed off by a gothic metal fence, and it was surrounded by woods on two sides, the road on one, and some old abandoned building on the other. Everything about it just gave scary vibes. It took a little persuading, but Sean managed to get me to want to check it out too. Ironically, it was a very cloudy, wettish kind of day. I guess conveniently adding to the mood. Sean pulled up his Honda to the side of the road. I told him to pull up more so it wasn't obvious. This was a low traffic road, so it would look kind
I
of
used all this
suspicious.
spruce to make
He
sticks.
pulled up a few hundred feet down the road. We got out and cut through the woods so that
About
any
2 stacks
potential
of
passing
sticks.
traffic wouldn't see us entering the little cemetery.
Oh, and then some.
Hopping the fence in the woods was easy. It was maybe a
Yeah,
3 or
because
4
spruce
foot
looks
fence.
terrible. Actually, go die.
Sean kind of took the lead on this since it was mainly his venture. He led us through the eerie little plot of land. And we looked at the
People who like
arcade
and use
tombstones.
spruce need the death sentence.
They all seem to be from the 19th century.
People
The
who
writing on
like
some of
and
them
use
is
spruce
illegible at that
deserve the
point.
death sentence.
I know it sounds super dumb and cliche. I couldn't help but feel like I was being
Exactly.
watched constantly. I started looking around the surrounding woods.
Anybody that
I told
loves
Sean how creepy this was.
should kill
I
themselves.
know, he was right.
Okay, good for them.
Still, the feeling of being
Anybody
watched.
that likes that.
I looked at the abandoned
Anybody
building
that has
next to the
their favorite
cemetery.
wood.
At one of the windows.
Yeah.
For a
That's
brief
birch?
moment, I knew I
No.
saw someone standing at the window.
If your favorite
He
wood,
threw the bottom
and I
smudge and dirt on the grass. Casually, he either ducked or walked away from the window.
You don't even believe that
I
though.
told Sean we were being watched.
You don't
by
even
someone
believe
in
that because
building.
Dark
He
Oak
turned
is
to
that
look at
good.
where he was. And we went to look for the
Exactly.
entrance to it. I told
Exactly.
him don't. I said we should just leave before we get in trouble. I stayed still by the tombstone he was looking at while he walked around the building. And then he found a way in. He called me over, but I stayed put. Then I heard some loud kind of crack. So I looked in that direction, and there was this older man, probably around 55. Gray hair, had on a black raincoat, I believe he was wearing jeans, and he had a
Watch
mustache.
scary Minecraft
That's all I really
videos.
got of him. Then he opened his mouth.
Because ain't none of us paying attention to this. Scary Minecraft myths? Scary Minecraft mods?
Myths. Yes.
How Minecraft is secretly a
If
horror
you've ever-
game? I absolutely believe that Minecraft... Let's talk about this. Minecraft is absolutely a horror game. It is a psychological game. Especially when you are playing it by yourself. Because you are the only person in this giant world. And that thought is terrifying. And you don't know how many times when I was playing my old world, my first world, I would be playing it, and I'd be on it like at 3 a.m. Everybody's asleep.
Oh yeah.
And I would just get the sensation of I'm being watched. And I would need to turn around. And I would get scared in Minecraft, and I'd be like, okay, it's too much.
Also, you were too on in Minecraft?
No. Like, in real life, but also in Minecraft, too. I was like, no.
I kind of understand. When I was trying to do the speedrun, I got a little scared.
I was terrified. I was like, I can't do this. I was like,
Is that why you would wake me up sometimes?
yeah. I would get so scared. I'd be like, oh no, I
you
can't.
woke me up, you're like, man, I felt villagers on it. Okay. It was a
It,
school night too.
it's just so ominous and eerie and I don't know. But now that I play with people, like with you, I'm fine.
You feel okay.
Like, I don't even know how...
See, with that, I don't...
How the hell... I'm sorry to interrupt really quick. Just let me finish this thought. How the hell did I go caving and mining by myself? How did I go to the nether by myself? I don't know. Anyway, go ahead. You can continue.
I don't, like, when I play Minecraft, that's not the thought of, like, I'm the only one in this big world, no. I think, yes, it seems like I'm the only one, but I also get scared. I'm like, is there almost someone else? Like, Herobrine traumatized me, but whenever I'm caving and I hear a cave sound, I look behind me, I'm like, is Herobrine gonna run up?
Herobrine. True. Okay, let's see how Minecraft is secretly a horror game. I feel like I should be able. I feel like I should I'll just capture the screen so that you guys could see everything, including the little video.
Ever played Minecraft single player? You've at one point likely felt off. Things seem surprisingly quiet. It's the middle of the day, out in a forest, with leaves, grass, bees.
That's why I said that. I read the captions.
Peaceful. But for a moment, everything seems absent, almost like you're in a vacuum. You break some dirt blocks and catch a glimpse of a name tag, only to realize it's just dirt particles. As paranoia begins setting in, you take a step and suddenly freeze as you hear something walk behind you.
Literally!
Expecting a creeper, you turn around, and yet there's nothing. You've heard of legends such as Herobrine. Could those stories be real? Suddenly, you hear something walking towards you.
Stop!
Pulling out your sword, your heart skips a beat as you hear the terrifying screech of a cow. It's not a secret that Minecraft can be terrifying at times. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. In fact, it's an important factor to an
It's so... Do you remember when I got jump scared by a fucking... What was it? Was it a cow?
And horror that's not. This is, of
Just
course,
recently.
subjective.
I don't remember.
I can't really predict what you like or dislike. However, I believe that the way that Minecraft ends up giving you the chills is a core problem with the game.
True.
While that they kind of promised to fix this issue, though it failed terribly in this regard. Either way, remember to comment what you think the scariest aspect of Minecraft is after the video. Now, let's get right into this. And remember, don't stare at the moon.
Don't stare at the moon?
Ever since the very beginning,
Why
this
not?
has always been kind of theory. The legend of Herobrine began over 12 years ago, way back
Oh,
when.
is there a see what happens?
There was just something about the intense fog that made it seem like you were being watched.
I don't
So
think
it was
anything
only a
will
matter
happen.
of time before someone saw an opportunity to create
Oh.
folklore around it.
Let's see.
Now, is Herobrine real? Absolutely not. But since the very first image, he's been something people could mistakenly see and then tell others in a panic. Even to this day, I'm sure there's still thousands of people who legitimately believe in the myth. You can easily recreate the alpha feeling by lowering
It's
your
really
ray
doing nothing.
resistance, or by just having a garbage computer. But there are a lot of other factors that make you perceive the world as more sinister than it really
It
is,
damages you.
even in newer versions. Going back to the legends, while Herobrine is a classic, it's not necessarily aged very well. And Entity 303
Okay,
is
can we
garbage
please
and
listen to
not
the video?
scary at all. Personally, I find the Don't Stare at the Moon nonfiction to be the best example of what's so terrifying about the game.
Ah.
If you ever get a chance, go up somewhere high and stare at the moon all night. Doesn't it make you feel uneasy? Like it's something you're not supposed to be doing? Speaking of the moon, it seems to have corrupted our world. But no worries, I'll deal with it soon enough. Then we'll get things back to normal.
You guys still do, man. We gotta go to the
Right there, up to Adrian's Mountain. Let's go. Let's go up. Let's start making our way up.
Up to now, I've been extremely vague about what exactly is wrong with
I'm not gonna continue the video until we go.
Yeah.
Let's go, man.
I feel like showing you a little bit.
Okay.
I'll shower after dinner. Because we're not gonna play after dinner.
Mm-mm.
So let's take a
That's my Apex time.
No, already.
I'm going up.
Oh, but I'm also going up.
Which way are you going up?
Oh, there you are. That's your name, sorry.
Where are you? Oh, you're going up, but you're taking forever.
Just watch me go up faster than you. Well, oh.
Don't use the water bucket method, though.
Excuse me. Alright, I won't use the water bucket. I won't use the water bucket. No, I won't use the water bucket. Ooga! Ooga booga! Ooga boo! I need this. There's been times where I hear someone digging dirt, or I hear like myself digging dirt, and I'm like, Creeper! Can you relate?
Mm-hmm.
Silence, I see.
I'm up.
We need to be going up, not like that.
I'm up.
Oh, you know. Oh, how convenient. The moon's right there.
Let's stare at the moon. Well, there's mobs, so this might be a little hard, but let's go. Let's stare at the moon.
Should we get spy glasses?
Sure, soon. The way I'm slowly moving down is creeping me out. Or is it just slowly getting higher?
It's slowly getting higher.
Did you die? Oh. The way I had a scary feeling that something was about to happen.
Confirm, staring at the moon's bad.
Hey, man. Let's have a snowball fight like in Chainsaw Man.
I need snowballs. I don't have a shovel. This is unfair.
Come here. There's a zombie right behind us. Come here, I'm gonna headshot you. Can I hit them with the snowball? Oh.
No.
Come here, come here, come here. I'm gonna headshot you.
No. See the shoot.
Okay, let's stare at the moon more. you need some food?
No, I have enough. I have like 8 steak. I was about to say something too. I was like, just looking at the moon, it makes you feel like something's behind you, and I don't like it. So I'm gonna go back down.
Me too. Let's go kill some mobs to get XP.
With the game. So, I'll get to the point before my retention drops like a rock. Oh, and speaking of that,
Whoa, what's up?
did you know that according to my statistics, only 1% of y'all currently watching
I don't
are
care!
subscribing to my channel. So, be sure to join the elite group of
Ow!
individuals and like the video
Ow!
while you're at it. Okay, enough
You gonna
stalling.
die?
Stop it!
To me at least, is
Big
ambiance.
bully.
As a brief explanation for those that don't know, ambiance is the atmosphere of a place. Examples can include the wind whistling against leaves, birds singing in the
Oh, I know
morning,
where this is going.
and crickets chirping at night.
There's no
But it can of
ambiance.
course be practically anything else.
In the ambiance setting,
Ambient
it's not
sounds is one of the
counted.
most important aspects
So
of
I
our
don't
life.
know where this is going.
Without it, you would quickly become unnerved as your internal bodily functions became deafeningly loud. Although please note that this is not necessarily the same as music. While there is a genre around atmospheric tracks, generally it's separate in that you're not meant
It's
to actively
sleepy
listen to
time.
or even be pleased by the sounds. They're just considered white noise that you'd expect to hear. Sure enough, if we load into Minecraft, there's almost no ambience besides the occasional pig snorting or chicken clucking. I find the lack of almost any sound incredibly disturbing, and it's what makes the overworld feel lifeless and lonely to so many people. You might be asking, how can this be fixed? Well, the game actually has a place where it's done perfectly. So let's head over there to see how it's different, and also get a break from the stump.
The Nether does have a lot of
The Nether got a total overhaul back in 1.16.
It really does.
It
Why
went from
does
being the
it?
most boring and pointless dimension to being arguably the most interesting. Now, while all the new
Not them
biomes
calling
are
the
really
Nether
cool,
Not them
my
calling the
favorite
Nether
aspect of the
boring.
new Nether is by
Mount Nether
far
had
the
4
atmosphere
biomes,
created by
2
Lena
random
Rain,
spawning structures,
who's
that's
also
calling
made
the
most of the
Nether
newer
boring.
music. Nether wastes feel like a massive, vast cavern.
No,
You
it
can
just
hear
literally
creaking
feels like
from the
hell.
ceiling and some
'Cause it is.
unintelligible sounds. There's a constant fear that the tunnels could collapse at any moment and
True.
trap you in the
Dude, have that.
depths.
People have that fear.
Crimson Forest are similar, but feel a bit more lively with what seems to be humid air blowing through the fungus trees. You can also hear what sounds like stretching, which is a bit freaky.
Optifine
Forest
hit the tree.
forests are the rarest and most otherworldly. Probably due to the connection to the end, you will
I miss
occasionally hear
Optifine.
chimes,
I miss
seemingly
Optifine,
playing
yes.
backwards. Not to mention the terrifying
Like,
screech
why
of an
is there
Enderman every
ambiance
now and
there,
then.
but not in the overworld?
Soul Sand Valleys are absolutely desolate, but in the best way. You can practically feel the bone-dry winds coursing through the air, and every now and then you can hear
It's like, well, I
the
never
faint
fucking thought
cries
about that.
from
The
long
Nether has
souls.
ambiance.
Considering how often gas spawn here, they also add a lot to time.
That's why is the overworld
It's
not?
probably my favorite by far, though. With all the volcanic ash blowing past you, you can listen to what sounds like the chirps of a Geiger counter,
No, that no.
paired with
Sorry.
the occasional distant explosion.
That biome is so unbelievably stressful, but
All the
not
lava pockets.
not because of the not because of the ambiance, not because of the. It's because of it's because I'm trying to dodge those damn lava pockets in the floor, bro.
The lava pockets are the fucking worst. That's
It's
why I
so
hate the
hard to
Nether.
get around when those are there. It's like,
Ugh.
you see this right now?
I continue.
Or tunnel collapse. This magma-filled hellscape makes you feel like you should get out of there as soon as humanly possible.
That's what I want to do because of the lava pocket.
The Nether is utterly terrifying to be in. Yet when you're there, you feel so much more immersed in the world. It feels visceral and real.
True.
This is one of the best examples for an open world sandbox. But I'll also mention the end is a bit of an exception to the world we created for the other dimensions.
Well,
It's
the end
meant
of
to feel almost completely empty and void. Yet the 15-minute C418 track that plays while there somehow makes the literal representation of nothing to feel more immersive than the overworld.
What if the overworld is hell and the Nether's actually like a good place?
What if?
I I'm guessing by this point, you probably understand what I'm trying to say. The place you spend most of your time feels utterly desolate. Besides a few select places, there's very little atmosphere at all, and it starts to become uncanny. You feel like you should hear things, yet it's all quiet. This can cause anxiety and paranoia to begin to set in, and you start hearing and seeing things you normally wouldn't. As someone who prefers single player, I'm often told by other users that they can't play it because of how lonely it feels. And with just a few adjustments, this massive issue that's been with the game since its beginning could be mostly solved in a single update. So that leads to my main point. We desperately need a major update that adds proper atmosphere to the game. And there's even a few mods that we can look at.
I think Minecraft is perfect the way it is.
Ambient Sounds 5
Except I want pink wood.
gives the overworld biome-specific sounds.
True.
Mountains are windy, forests have singing birds, and at night,
There are
owls cry
parrots
out.
in Minecraft. Hello, they
In
do make
general,
sounds.
The world feels so much more immersive. There's also
So?
the incredibly impressive sound physics.
There are no
mod
other birds
originally
anywhere
created
else.
By Sonic Ether. While probably being a bit too much for vanilla Minecraft, it makes caves sound like genuine caves. Every step you take
I feel like
reverberates
if there
off the
was
walls.
ambiance though, people would just
You
shut
hear
it
mobs
off.
echoing throughout the tunnels. And the sound of rushing water will travel throughout an entire cave system. These are just two examples, but I've gotten to the point where I need to use the ambient sound mod to play normally.
He just said he
Without
uses
it,
the ambient
all
sound
of my
mod.
previous issues with the lack of sound is amplified as soon as I turn it off. If I have not drilled it into your head already, it feels like you're being smothered in deafening silence. Maybe that's a bit of an over-exaggeration, but it's just something that's always made me feel so wrong in the 10 years I've played the game. Back when they announced the 1.19 WoW update, the way that they sold it was as a revamp to a ton of the biomes, adding plenty of aesthetic. Sadly, things did not turn out that way. 1.19 really didn't add much at all, but could we see these changes in a future patch? Honestly, as much as I'd love to have an update full of atmospheric winter rain ambiance and music, it probably won't happen anytime soon. Now, this is not the only aspect that causes single player to feel lonely. Something I've seen talked about a lot is the unimaginably vast expanse. The effectively infinite procedurally generated world can easily give someone a minor existential crisis, as everything they could possibly do in the game
Literally,
wouldn't
for a
even
Minecraft
be
YouTuber.
But I wanted to make a video on something else I haven't really seen anyone else talk about, and it's beginning to really bother me. Almost every open world game,
They really do.
and really most games in general, have some form of ambience to hide the emptiness you can feel without it. Minecraft, in particular Bedrock, has a lot of problems. However, one of the greatest things about the game is its never-ending development cycle. There's always a chance something will be improved or changed. But remember that the course of updates can be influenced by the community. So feel free to place your own suggestions and feedback on their website. Now, with all this being said, we've got a problem of our own to deal with. I don't have much time, but I'd like to thank all of my patrons.
Are you
The
dying?
ones now on
Why don't you
screen,
have much time, bro?
as well as my Fox fanatics. Split, Caucasian Crustacean,
I'm not a furry.
Not the Caucasian crustacean.
Why do you not have much time?
That's what I'm trying to know, bro.
Despite a lot of the drama and a lot of the controversies, Minecraft has remained one of the most wholesome games there is. Well, I mean, it was wholesome until like now in like the 1.18 update where the warden's coming. That
True.
you can't tell me that's not terrifying as shit. Minecraft, as we all know, man, it goes so much deeper than just a wholesome little block game. There are secrets and glitches and just things that could be done that can change Minecraft as an experience for everyone. Many of these mysteries and secrets have been found out and tested with already, but one interesting rumor that has popped up recently surrounding Minecraft
Well, I mean, it's just a little
is
uneasy.
about none other than its own moon. how I came across this, right, I was sitting on the Iceberg Charts Reddit, because that's where I like to be sometimes. And I saw one of the most popular posts so far in 2022 being the new redux of the Minecraft Iceberg. An iceberg that's been being updated for years now. And I wanted to look into it and do some of the research on this stuff myself. But digging near the deeper side of the iceberg, I actually started to find out some stuff I didn't know. And I thought I was a Minecraft professional, bro. I thought I knew the dedicated wham that was required to win a server. But one of the entries that interested me was don't stare at the moon. And it was at pretty much the bottom. And Probot actually made a Google document explaining all of his entries in this Minecraft iceberg. Scroll down to don't stare at the moon, you see this description go along with it. There's a rumor that there's a code in Minecraft that checks when you're staring at the moon. People have experimented with this, and creepy things have started happening. Ooh, spooky! Shadow entities being set on fire in world corruption. Yeah, and I'm white, that shit didn't happen. But some people are more skeptical than I. For example, Legend, and he actually went in and did some experiments with these so-called rumors. And what came out of it was a terrifying set of videos. Many of these videos were unprivated and were uploaded in the past, but there were also 3 new videos that were uploaded on January 1st. So I decided to take a look deeper into these videos and see if there's some sort of connecting factor between them. Because I'm telling you, when we look into these videos, it's gonna get
That's so embarrassing.
Things
Can
don't
you share
go
some?
well for our good boy.
How much do you want?
Without further ado, let's get into
I'll
the
take
video,
half a
but
stack.
Quick reminder.
Bessie, I don't think you want half a stack.
Why?
Because I have.
Because, okay.
13 stacks, Bessie.
I just want half a stack.
13 stacks.
Now, if you don't
Well, I
know
don't
what
need
an
that much
ARG
bamboo,
is or an
bestie.
alternate reality game, it is
Give
a
me half
type
a
of
stack.
game or media that is basically based on giving
Here, I'll do it.
the
I'll give you.
player
I'll
an
give you an
experience and
exchange
telling
for
you
just
a
give me half
story
stack.
through general media that you use. Stuff
Okay, give
that
me
you've
half a stack,
seen in
give me
a
half a
mobile
stack,
game,
give me
but
half a
instead
stack.
it's presented through a form of media like YouTube
Oh,
videos
we'll
or
exchange, okay?
tweets. That's what this is.
Thank
and
you.
since our
I'll
main
give you-
character is never really given a name, I'm just gonna assume it's Legend Finder himself. In the first video, Clock
I only gave you half a
looking
stack.
at the moon, we see Legend Finder test out the rumor that if you look at the little moon in Minecraft for long enough with a clock in your hand, then eventually it'll start to go nuts. As he
Oh,
rests
I don't. Go do it.
Clock should randomly spin around
Go do it.
and look at the moon for a while,
Okay.
then
Oh,
block
see
the
what
moon
happens.
light
I'm
via a
actually.
wall.
If my world ends up
See how
being
it works.
corrupted, I'll
Let's
never play Minecraft.
let's stop this. We aren't on Java though.
True.
So maybe nothing will happen, but
If my Switch gets corrupted from this.
Bestie, I don't think it will.
I think-
Bestie, it's
yeah,
an
I think-
ARG.
I
Do you
think
not know
so.
what an ARG is?
No.
Alternate reality game.
What does that mean?
It's. How do I describe this?
Ow! Ow! You pushed me!
Do we have friendly fire off?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, but you still pushed me.
What is that? A drowned? Wait, I need to kill him for XP. Oh, so do you. I got a helmet.
Of what?
An iron helmet. Oh, chain. Fuck off.
I'm gonna go stare at it with the moon. I mean with the clock. I mean with the Glock.
Oh, his cats.
We need to make a staircase. Oh, why is this doors just wide open?
Bestie, we have a staircase on the other side.
Let's just build.
Okay, go build. You build then.
Do you have the moves like Jagger? I'm just winding with the pictures because I don't have a show.
Bestie, I don't even know how to get up there.
From 90 to 180. This angle is up too. This angle's kind of fat. It's got a big caboose. Where are you? Oh, let's go. I have a clock. Let's see what happens. There it is. Big shiny. Big white. Let's get big white. I gotta look at you with my clock.
With your cock? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it with my chicken. Chicken, 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 chicken.
You stare at it while I defend us. Oh, baby zombie, baby zombie, baby zombie.
I'm gonna stare at it with the clock in my hand.
Creeper, creeper.
What if it's like a patch? What if they patched it? Please defend me. Now I'm just gonna leave it there.
Another creeper. Another creeper. Fuck me. Gotta give it a second, friend.
I've given it like 10. I've given it 30. Interesting. I mean, my clock is changing, but that's because the time's changing. Man, nothing's happening at all.
Yeah, maybe that's because it's an ARG.
What's that mean?
It's fake.
Come on. Lies.
Oh shit. I gotta touch that.
So why'd you also egg me on to try it?
Because I want you to try everything. I'm gonna go kill these
Why can't
mobs.
you
Can you help me? Oh god.
Ow! Ow! Ah, this is you. Well, open and no.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
No, no man, just run, run! Protect you.
Yeah, I see how well that went first time. Whoo! I narrowly escaped that.
Good.
We slept, so there shouldn't be phantoms, correct? Yeah. Zooey mama, that was scary.
Me planting the bamboo around my house was a fantastic idea.
No, it really wasn't. It looks beautiful, but it's fucking scary.
Oh, you know what I should do too?
I'm gonna see the video. What?
I should bone
And
heal everything.
he's right, it doesn't work.
True.
There's nothing really out of the ordinary when it comes to this video besides
There's a slime in my water.
My goodness gracious!
The moon at the exit to a cave, where he tests out another theory where if you stare at the moon rise up from the entrance to a cave, something else might happen. Something you immediately notice is different about this video is that Legend recorded this on his phone.
You have to
and
stare
not
at the
on a
moon
screen
from the entrance of a cave as it rises up.
Explains this as well in the description, second entry. I switched to my phone again.
Brother, this guy stinks!
It's almost like it's a lie.
Worst case scenario, the game crashes and I probably would have lost my screen recording. I doubt this would have done anything, and it didn't, because I think a lot of people would have done this accidentally then.
I'm scared.
As you can see so far, nothing really out of ordinary happens. That is until we get to video 3, going to the end at exactly midnight. Where not only in this video do we find out that he's using a Mac, we also figure out that some of these rumors might actually be true. As when he hops in the portal at midnight, the end is completely dark. Video 4 is the strangest and longest video so far, where Legend tests out the rumor that if you look at the moon for an entire Minecraft night, something strange will happen. He then watches the moon go over his head for an entire Minecraft night until it eventually sets.
Damn, he do be spazzing though. Damn!
In the description, he writes out, 4th entry and the longest. I don't know if the ending was a coincidence, but if it was, then it was timed perfectly. Zero clue what happened. This seemingly random instruction to watch the moon for an entire Minecraft night crashes his entire computer. And when he loads it back up and tries to get back into his world, he's met with nothing but this.
Whoa!
I'm sorry?
this video did not upload properly. I apologize. After my game crashed, I rebooted my computer. I uploaded the videos and decided to check on the game. The world was gone. But I made a backup beforehand just in case something like this happened. The backup was also corrupted. I don't know what else on my hard drive was accessed. I lost the world. It's all gone. I don't think I'm going to start a new survival world. We had to fix the desk. And once he gets on, he's left with this. A corrupted world that kind of looks like, you know, the moon. Everything's just made of these weird end stone looking blocks. When it comes to this video, there's nothing that strange that occurs in it besides, you know, after Legend Finder stares at the moon and looks down, we get here at around 25 seconds. And I want to know if you see anything. Let me just rewind it. Rewind, enhance.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, just some shadowy figures jumping in the background. It's no biggie. I will say this discovery disturbed me a little, but not as much as the next video, video 6, did.
Is he like murdered?
Video 6 is titled Unfinished, and in the description you could see, this project was never finished. I hope you understand. Where the video is nothing but 20 seconds of an empty, dark room, where on the walls you can barely, faintly make out a bunch of clocks in item frames on the wall. And as you can also identify, all of them are facing midnight. In video number 7, 11:30:20, we get Legend Finder walking through a forest and near a cave.
This is like some VHS horror stuff.
It's an ARG.
What's that?
Alternate reality game.
What does that mean?
It's like you take something that you know and then you just kind of, it's like a game. I don't know how to explain it. Like the sun vanished. There's the fucking David one. There's so many ARGs.
At the final second of the video, you could see
It's like a horror game, but it's like a real life horror game. Like basically, it's like real life horror.
What if we start the moon in real life for
We could make an ARG about that. About us staring at the moon in real life and something happening.
The description of the video says nothing else but the sentence.
That's what it is!
Now, all 7 of these videos were uploaded a while ago, but
Oh,
only recently, on January 1st, 2020,
but they're still
3
scary.
new videos were uploaded, and they're all titled almost the exact same thing. Look at the moon for an entire night. And he does exactly that in each of these videos, except for once we get to video number 10, he seems to kind of stop. And throughout all 3 of the videos, if we check the descriptions, they say things like, perhaps it was a mistake. Second video, perhaps it was a mistake. And the 3rd video, was it a mistake? Now, if you were just to watch this series just like this, it would probably not make that much sense to you. It really didn't before I did some more investigating into Legend Finder himself. Because the story behind these 10 videos goes deeper than just these videos. If we look right before it, we can see a slew of more mysterious looking content. After some seemingly normal videos, some memes, and some gaming stuff, we get to a video called Video 2020-11-29. And if you've been paying attention, you might notice something about all of these mysterious videos. Most of them, in the description or in the title, have some sort of date associated with the recording. And those dates are the key. Because once you watch these videos in order, according to the dates that they've said they were recorded, the story all starts to make sense. After sitting here and watching the videos in order myself, I think I've come up with a definitive storyline for this ARG so far. So this is my interpretation. One day, a guy named Legend Finder wants to test out a rumor his friend sent to him that was on a strange forum where, if you stare at the moon for too long in Minecraft, strange things start to happen. Things light on fire, shadowy figures appear. Obviously not believing in these rumors, he loads up his survival world and gets to testing. So he starts testing these videos every once in a while, day by day, and he uploads them to YouTube for people to see the results of. He finds nothing that surprising until he goes to the end and finds it all dark. That he just assumes was a glitch. Nothing really startles him until the crash incident, where after looking at the moon for an entire night, his computer crashes, he tries to load up his world, and all of his stuff is completely gone and replaced with a barren, strange landscape. We can tell this startled him because of the description, as it says, "I don't think I'm going to start a new survival world. We had to fix the desk." He then departs from testing out these Minecraft theories until about 3 days later, he shows off a project he's been working on. One that seems to involve clocks and the moon. The next recording by Legend Finder is about a month and a half later, where we find him outside,
So, an
roaming around his
ARG
town looking for the
is an alternate reality game. Okay?
What is alternate reality mean?
You don't know what alternate... Do you know what the word alternate means?
Like opposite?
Different.
Yeah.
It's an alternate. It's different, it's opposite,
It's
whatever.
like a different reality.
You know what reality is?
Yeah.
Alternate reality. Different. It's different from what we know.
Okay.
Game. You know what a game is?
Yeah.
So it's a different from what we know game.
Okay.
Okay? So in this case, we know regular standard Minecraft. We know everything we see, right? ARG, it's different from what we know. So, alternate reality game, ARG, this Minecraft one, Don't Stare at the Moon ARG, it's different from the Minecraft that we know because there's obviously modding, there's obviously world building that is different from what we know, but it is spooky. Does that make sense? Or not at all?
Mayhaps.
Not at all. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ew, he's in... I need to go get coal.
No, my phone didn't work.
Loser. I knew it
comes
wouldn't.
up to a children's playset.
Just kidding.
Looks up to see the moon.
I know it went too.
Is covered with clouds. The next video, we can indicate he was out there searching all morning for it, as we see at the end, the sun is starting to come up. Once Legend gets back home, he is desperate to see the moon again. He loads up Minecraft after a long break to see the moon again, and after having a small walk through the forest, he looks up to get a clear view, and there is no moon to be found. He then goes into a cave, and at the bottom, at the last second, he picks up a clock that says it's midnight. This is the moment where everything starts. In the next video, which we can assume was recorded that night, we see Legend looking up at the sky, and he finds the moon shining. And he is just so excited, bro. You can see by the 3 videos of him just silently staring at the moon. He's so happy he finally gets to see the moon again until a light turns on. And the moon is absolutely nowhere to be found. As we see, or I guess here, the next videos consist of him searching, running around in the dark, looking desperately for the moon, with titles like, "I can't see it, I can see it, where?" With the video's descriptions having messages like, "Please." This goes on until we get to a completely empty video
Spooky.
of him walking through already walked through snow. And he once again sees it. The moon shines and he is reconnected once more. But this reconnection is short-lived, as the shining white glow disappears again. After some more pitch black video, we see what looks like a traffic light where I believe you can see a reflection of the sun starting to rise. Legend Killer realizes that the night is almost over, and we cut to the next scene. We see what I think is Legend sitting curled up in the corner, sadly and darkly twitching, as I believe he's depressed that he again wasn't able to see the moon.
It's already about to be 5.
In the next and final recording, on his way back home, he looks at the children's playset he saw in the first video outside and puts the camera down. The latest videos we've gotten take place just over a month later, where we see Legend staring at the moon once again. All of these staring at the moon videos were recorded in the same day, and this seems to be Legend's complete new obsession. This moon has completely taken over his life, and in the descriptions of each video, we see him questioning whether this was all worth it or not. Until we get to the last video, where at one point, he seems unable to even move his gaze upward, as he just sits there as the moon goes above his head and the camera tilts. So all in all, what I think happened here is a story of obsession, where a guy just wanted to investigate a fun little theory his friend sent him, and got his whole life taken over by it. There might be more parts coming soon, there might be things I'm missing, there might be things I'm totally jack shit wrong about. But I don't think it all matters, because I think we can understand the message.
I think you don't matter.
Stare at the moon.
Do it.
Thanks for watching the video, my guy. Or girl. I don't discriminate. But yeah,
I
when
enjoyed
I first
his video.
started diving deep into this rabbit hole,
No offense. I'm
I've stumbled
spooked.
across a bizarre channel on YouTube called Mark101. It appears to be an alpha Minecraft channel, but, well, you'll see soon enough. The first video is entitled Unused Zero. It shows gameplay footage from the early days of Minecraft, specifically Alpha 1.0.7. The video follows the initial stages of a Minecraft world. We watch as a character with a dark skin punches sheep and picks up wool. They proceed to construct a crafting table, using it to craft a set of wooden tools. They chop some wood before climbing up the side of a mountain where they begin to construct a house. About 5.5 minutes into the video, they suddenly stop, pausing and unpausing the game several times. They stare out into the distance for a few
Old
seconds.
Minecraft.
Suddenly, a strange loud noise is heard as the render distance drops. The
Whoa.
player goes haywire for a few moments before leaving the game.
I'm scared now. Because our
When we
render
examine
distance
the
says that.
description, we find that the player recording is apparently as confused as we are.
I'm getting freaked out. I'll show you more footage. What is that sound? I don't know. Maybe a new cave sound. I think if I reinstall Minecraft, it will stop acting weird.
Then there's a link to another video entitled Instructor. This is a screen recording. We see someone named Marcus logging onto their computer. They open up a web page with the title, "Please report any anomalies."
I think I'm gonna go to the
you see in
Flower
Minecraft
Forest
here."
today.
The site gives more detail about these anomalies.
I'm gonna
They
go
are
right
not
now.
usually Minecraft-esque at all, and the players are instructed not to approach them under any circumstances. The website also shows an
Should I
example of an
should I
anomaly,
try to
but the
take
image
our?
is very dark.
Why'd you make
You
it
can
so
adjust the colors to brighten
underground?
the picture, but we still just can't quite see it.
Cave. Now I have to
Below,
run
there's the
and
option
climb
to submit a
up
video with the description of an anomaly.
to
The user
60.
Marcus opens up a video called myanomaly.mp4 and begins
The
to play.
tunnel that you
It
made?
begins with the title.
Made at
They
19.
use my account again.
The
followed
regular
by,
land
"Found
is
this
at 60.
recording randomly appear while I was making a new video.
You see the
Marcus
problem
messes with the
I'm gonna
Windows
have?
size several times, making this video difficult for us to watch. Despite this, we can just make
What
out
am I gonna
footage
run
of
into?
somebody breaking
Staircasing
doors
up
in
from that
Minecraft
low?
cave. Marcus skips ahead to a segment
Exactly.
with the player running up a staircase.
Go
out
kill
of
yourself.
mind.
Sorry.
They turn around and Marcus
You can, I don't
pauses
care.
the video.
I would actually
He uses
very
the
much
mouse
appreciate
pointer
it if
to
you came
point
with me, because I'm
something down
quite
at the
scared.
bottom of the stairs. This must be another anomaly, but what is it?
I
If we
shall
look
go.
closely, we can just barely make out something hidden deep within the image. But is it just a trick of the light, a compression artifact? What exactly have we stumbled across here?
Do you have enough food?
I have 5 steak.
That's it?
The date on the computer screen tells us that Instructed takes place a month after Unused Zero.
I
To
have
see
a
how
whole
we got
bunch
to
of
this
mutton.
point, we're going to take a step back in time and examine the other videos on the channel. There's a video called moonglitch.avi. This takes place in the same world. Marcus
Can
has
I
made
have some?
progress since the first video, with a complete starter house as well as stone tools. He spends most of the video cooking pork chops and storing them in a
I'll
chest.
help you mine. Do you want me to help
Near
you
the
farm?
end, Marcus exits the house into the night. He attempts to change his
I'm gonna
window
use your
distance,
house
but
really
appears
quick.
to be stuck at tiny. Then another strange noise. Marcus looks up at the moon to see that it has a bizarre red dot on it. The video ends after that. Another glitch, one that again defies explanation. It is here that the uploaded videos appear to be slightly out of order. To make things easier, I'll present things in what I believe to be chronological order, not necessarily the order of upload. The following video is entitled I'm Back. The state of the chests tell us that this video takes place soon after Moonglitch. Marcus takes some materials and crafts an iron sword, presumably to deal with the zombies that we hear in the background. Marcus exits the house and kills one of them.
Where do you
After
keep your
changing the
coal?
difficulty to peaceful, he descends the stairs
I
out
don't
of
have
his
any,
house.
that's the problem.
We once again hear a
Oh, so I
strange
shouldn't have
noise.
used it?
It amplifies in volume before a couple-second long gap in the footage.
You.
The video ends with the noise
I'll
fading out
restock
as
you,
Marcus
don't
enters the
worry.
mine. Apparently, Marcus's mining trip
No,
was
we're not.
successful. The next video was called
Oh, we're gonna take the tunnel?
It
Okay.
opens with the One True Media
Oh,
logo,
man.
which was a service that helped users create and edit videos.
Great.
Marcus has used it to create this video, and he will continue to use it in future
I'll go look
videos
right now, I'll go
titles.
look.
The description tells us that Marcus found a cave with tons of diamonds. To celebrate, Marcus has uploaded a video dancing on Diamond Beer to a
What?
song called Tarantula by Pendulum.
Oh.
And that's just about it. A dose of 2010 Minecraft fun. But this fun wouldn't last long. The next video is called Observations. Once again, we find ourselves in
Let me
Marcus's
see your
world
bone
during
meal.
nighttime. Marcus stares out the window
Wow.
and briefly gets a glimpse of the moon.
I
It is
like
still
it.
dark.
beautiful.
Apparently unsure of what to do, he checks periodically.
No, it
seemingly
really is
afraid of looking at
beautiful.
it. Finally, daytime approaches and the moon
I'm
sets on
enjoying
the
it very
horizon.
much.
Yet there's another strange noise. causing
You need to
Marcus
make, oh, can I do something really quick?
It appears as though
I
these
can't do it.
oddities have begun to affect
I need
Marcus.
a hoe.
The description contains a rambling blend of questions and answers.
Where did it go? I don't know. Have any ideas where it went? No. Do you know what it even is?
That's
it's very
extremely rude to say.
Because that's all I know about this thing. Why do you think it's on the moon? Because moon cycle goes into void after sun. What do you mean by that? You'll see.
Well, it's gonna be full broken right now,
Is
so.
Marcus talking to himself, or is there somebody else out there?
Thank you.
The next video is called Unused One. You know that it must take place
Oh.
sometime after July 23rd, 2010, as the
How do
version
I-
is
how do I do that?
1.0.11. This was the 6th Secret Friday update, which included a
How
wide
do I,
range of things, from slimes to bricks to books.
Oh,
The
I need
description
a.
confirms this by telling us that this file was
I don't
last
know.
notified on August 2nd.
I need shears, don't I?
The video opens with the rudimentary
Here,
title.
you can have
Guys,
this.
I'm really
Okay,
scared.
thank you.
Something weird happened.
I'll follow
Let's
you.
watch what happens next.
Do I need shears? Thank you.
Oh, use my coal to cook.
What's for us? It's not with shears. What is it with then?
What? What are you trying to do?
How do I do it?
Sure, do what? Make farmland?
How do I do it?
Do what? Do what?
How do I do it? Oh! I need a shovel.
This video is easily the most bizarre
Here.
one we've seen so far. Marcus
Shovel.
is understandably spooked. In the description, he said that he believes it's just a hacker trying to scare him. Once again,
Shovel.
the moon is dark, a trend that we've seen. in
I don't
the
need
past
an
several
iron
years.
shovel. I need a stone
Marcus walks
shovel.
around and stumbles across a large structure near his house. There are
Just
couple
give me a
of
shovel.
different
Don't ask
sounds.
questions.
There's a high-pitched sound as Marcus approaches
Man, I'm
the
a
structure,
Minecrafter. I know what you're gonna do.
and a
You didn't know
lower-pitched,
for a
glitchy
while.
rumbling sound.
Yeah, because you're like, what do I need it for? What do I
We
need
can
it
use a
for?
special tool called a spectrogram to analyze these sounds. A spectrogram gives
No,
us
what do
a
I need
visual
for it?
representation of the frequency
Shovel.
of the sound. Higher up on the chart represents higher frequencies, or a higher pitch. Lower on the chart corresponds to lower frequencies and pitches. The brightness represents the volume of the associated frequency. Moving left and right on the chart moves forward and backwards in time. The first high pitched
want it
noise
random.
has a distinct look on the spectrogram. There appear to be bursts of short and long lengths. As it turns out, this is Morse code. By converting pulses to dots and dashes, we can read out a message: denied. We can look at the rest of the glitchy sounds in the spectrogram, but nothing jumps out to us. Regardless, this is a clear escalation in the level of strangeness that Marcus has been experiencing in his world. It's time for an investigation. Marcus joins the world and looks into one of his chests. That's an interesting design. It appears to be in the shape of a star. Why would Marcus store his diamonds and stone slabs in such an atypical configuration? Marcus peeks out of the house to discover that the moon is still weird. He returns to cooking pork chops. About 3 minutes into the video, the pause screen pops up several times, perhaps a glitch of some kind. Marcus once again descends into the mines, and we see that he has added a wall on the right side. At the bottom, Marcus notices a corridor in the wall and walks in to examine it. He stumbles across a bizarre red-ship obsidian block at the bedrock layer. Marcus pulls out his diamond pickaxe and mines it. It breaks. The video's second world continues immediately afterward and shows Marcus falling into the void. He rapidly takes damage and dies. When Marcus returns to the menu, we notice that the Minecraft logo is different. Upon joining the world, we see that the textures are totally messed up, red and glitchy. Bizarre sounds are heard. Marcus looks at the moon, which now has tentacles flowing from it. A loud sound plays, and the video ends. At this point, Marcus's world has been totally turned upside
What are you
down.
doing? Why are you making
His
it so
investigation
wide?
continues in a video entitled The Investigation.
Oh, you know what I could
Part One.
do?
In the beginning, Marcus explains
You
what he
live
believes
next-
is
you live
happening
next
in
to,
a few slides. Something is in the abyss. It took the moon. I can't
You
do
live
it.
next to Corster.
I can only prioritize the Minecraft.
Here you go.
It's hard for me to even type because it keeps sending me to Minecraft.
We're gonna run into
Marcus
gravel.
then posts a dark
Let's go.
image claiming that he doesn't remember making it.
Oh, wait, I need to get my
Adjusting the colors
Wait, I need to get my
shows
mutton.
a figure in the distance. Again, it's just not conclusive. However, there's a second image which Marcus claims is a mother giving birth to children. It's a shot down the corridor in a cave. After color adjustments, we can see that there's clearly something there. But we
Man, all I
can't
need
quite
to
tell
do is
what.
grow mushrooms
It's a
and I
figure
have
of
like
some
a
type, but it doesn't quite appear to have the shape
True.
of a figure. The head is
No?
very triangular and it has a skinny body.
No.
Finally, Marcus shows us some footage from his investigation. It's a sequence
ready?
of 5 different scenes. The first is a brief excerpt from the previous video,
Come here.
the box outside of the house. The second is a daytime shot that shows the darkened sun. The third shows Marcus crafting his diamond tools. The fourth is longer and has Marcus building walls on his staircase to the mines. As night approaches, Marcus increases his
I
speed
stole your baked
before descending
potatoes.
once more. The central room contains a large
20.
blob of that same reddish obsidian material that
No,
Marcus
here,
mined.
no. I'm giving them to you.
The final sequence of
I
footage
did it
shows
to make you feel
Marcus
like you were going
ascending the
crazy.
stairs
Oh, I
before
should get a
returning
shovel,
back
huh?
down
I mean a
and
knife.
failing to
I mean a
place
sword.
the slabs.
Bro, you have a sword.
To the bottom
It's
of the
about to
room
break.
is different. Tunnels have appeared in the walls. These tunnels look
Thank
familiar.
you.
The second picture of an anomaly was taken.
Can you go to my house to get some lapis?
Continues to rise. He says that those things have been creeping in from the underworld. As Marcus walks around, the frame rate begins to drop. Then suddenly, Marcus gets his first clear footage of an anomaly. Out in the distance, we see
Oh,
I'm
gonna. Can I have that shear that you gave me back?
If we look at this figure in more detail, we can see that
I need that shear that you gave me back. Are you gonna give me a diamond sword? Stop, you're kidding. There's no way, are you serious?
Then Marcus tells us another
You're
interesting
joking.
detail. Apparently, some guy with a star
You're
player may
joking.
use this game sometimes.
You're giving me this?
Marcus.
Really?
I can't unsmelt it, bro.
Earlier on in the
Take
video,
it.
Are you really giving it to me?
Microsoft Paint drawing.
No, no, man. Why would I want two diamond swords?
Can I have those shears that you gave me earlier, please?
Line appears to represent the Minecraft.
Wait, I feel like I have to
The
give
boxes
something to you
probably show
now.
the bedrock structure that has appeared. Below
No,
you
I
see
feel
the
bad.
picture of the moon.
Thank you.
Marcus draws
What?
a connection between the thing and the moon.
I did.
Then there's
Yeah.
a picture of a star saying Marcus. This is probably the star player. who-
I know what I'm gonna give you back right now. I'm about to do it. Wait, can we go to sleep first, please?
Clouds with the text,
Thanks.
not from Minecraft. It
Just gonna go
appears as
sleep
though
right there.
Marcus believes
We're
that
lavish
the game
now,
has been
bro.
infiltrated
I'm gonna
by
go enchant mine.
I'm so bloody lavish. We don't have one water bucket. We have
From the
two.
moon to the star
Oh,
player,
why?
to the reddish textures to the black
You have a red bed. Okay, here. I'm gonna do a surprise for you. You can look away really quick.
But despite all of this, Marcus's explanation seemed a little over the top. The idea of entities from outside of the
Well,
game
you're looking away. Okay, I thought you were looking away, but looking at my screen.
For some reason, there is no investigation.
Okay, well, don't.
But
Yeah.
there is a part 4. As soon as we start watching it, we recognize it as the My Anomaly video from Instructed. Now we have it in higher quality, and we can analyze it in more detail. It opens with the same declaration that this was a recording found on his device. We see that the star player has said Marcus multiple times in the chat. And since we know that Marcus
No, I know you're
didn't
totally
record it,
looking
it's
at me.
plausible to guess that we are currently seeing the actions of Star. The video takes place in the bottom mining
Man,
room of
what?
Red Obsidian. There are several half-door slabs.
You think I'm what?
surrounding the area, and we watch Star break them. They dump their items.
You think
in
I'm
order to
what?
fill their inventory with doors. Then they place these
I
doors
can't
on
hear
the
you.
tunnels that appeared
I
earlier.
think you're
Finally,
cheating.
they head towards a
These are
lonely door
mine.
with a
I am,
pressure
how'd
plate
you
on the
know?
opposite side.
Okay,
It's
give me a
there when the
second.
footage cuts. Immediately after discovering the video on his computer, Marcus logs onto his game and checks his world. Sure enough, his inventory has doors. It does
I want to
appear that
enchant
Star
my
used his account.
diamond sword.
Marcus descended into the mine to see the changes for himself and recover things from his inventory. There's a brief moment where the footage cuts. When it comes back, we see the particles of a dead mob, as well as Marcus swinging his sword. It turns
Dead
out
Mob
that if
5?
we go to the frame just before the blackout, we can make out some strange spindly tentacles on the right side.
Dead Mouse
After fighting
5?
a few slimes, Marcus approaches the singular door with the pressure plate.
What?
He contemplates for several moments and then enters.
You see what I'm doing? Is that what you're saying?
Very quickly darkens.
Is this a good idea or is it bad?
No,
Okay, you actually like it? I was like, you have a perfect house to hang vines from. It'll make it look more fair like a fairy garden. Then I'll really be jealous.
No, I didn't even want a fairy house, but that's what I ended up making.
Literally, you have a little cottage. Okay.
This should make just makes everything better.
A few seconds later, we can see that these
What?
blocks are being broken.
The smoke coming from the chimney?
Oh, for
only
sure.
to be replaced by a title showing a
Okay,
bunch
that's
of
all we need for now. Here, you
Oh,
can...
and then it's
This
gonna
is it.
fall down
This
and
is the
oh.
anomaly.
Exactly, that's why I put it. Where'd you go?
But there's a detail that we mustn't overlook. How could Marcus even know about this website?
Oh.
Well,
Here you go.
consider that the video title
Here you
is
go. I don't
Instructed.
need this anymore.
It implies that Marcus isn't doing this of his own volition.
I need lapis,
Someone
and so
has
do you.
instructed him to submit it. But who? The only reasonable character would be
You're
Star.
bringing lapis?
We know that they have been
Can I have some? Can I have half?
So it seems plausible that they're the ones who sent him to the website. If we
Actually,
look
I
at
don't
the
even need
screen
half. Just
recording
give me like
video in more
6.
detail, we can find a few frames that tell us what the website is.
Down here already?
Minecraft.newscities.org. After all these years, the site is still up. When we look at it, something jumps out to us. A list of REIJ anim codes. While they were partially visible and instructed, on the site we can see the entire list. It's a sequence of numbers separated by line breaks.
Nothing.
The numbers themselves are easy to decode. By using the
What
simple
level
site
are you? What
code
XP do
1
you have?
equals A, 2 equals B,
Oh,
all the way up to
give me.
26 equals Z, we can rewrite the codes in plain text. Yet this does
Can I
little
have
to quell
some
the
lapis?
mystery. We are left with words that appear to have little relation to one another, from Safari to infrastructure to colorblind. Unfortunately,
Fire aspect and smite.
Get fire aspect, bro, that's fire!
find in the video of Marcus submitting his anomaly.
You can light
Give me yours. Give me yours. Give me yours.
It connects to a Google Drive file called marksworld.rar. And all of a sudden, we have the ability to take a look at Mark's save file for ourselves. But before we do that, we should snoop around the archive to see if there's anything interesting hidden within. In the world for
Better than nothing.
discover a file called marcus.txt.
Hello. It appears
Thanks,
that
man.
moving around in Marcus's MC.
Wait, how are we gonna mine together?
We're not. I'm gonna sit back and watch you mine.
Also, you're just gonna follow me?
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Alright, bet, bestie, because then if we find something, you can
Here, bestie. Here, bestie. Go put the lapis away. There you go, bestie. No, bestie. Bestie.
Man, I feel like we're going on a road trip.
We are.
But if we're underground roads.
Using tools such as multi-MC, we can easily load this world into an instance.
Can't
of
believe you gave me a
Minecraft
diamond
1.11
sword, bestie.
and explore.
Thanks, bestie.
It quickly becomes
You know what would
clear
make
that
your
the
house
save
so
file
much
is from about
better?
the time when the anomaly
I know
was
what I'll
submitted.
give you.
However, as we search, we notice that there are several
Give you a little touch of
differences, which
Luna.
tell us that this world is at least slightly newer than what we've seen. First, there are several iron door traps just outside the house. These will trap
No, I'm not
whoever
gonna actually
or whatever
physically give it
steps
to
on the
you.
pressure plate is seen. They're presumably
Yeah.
designed to catch one of the void beams, or perhaps stars.
You might not like
We can take
it,
this
but
opportunity to get a better look at the structure that it's in. It's a giant hollow rectangular prism made of bedrock.
The
On
aluminum.
the top are several rows of blocks with
Aluminium.
torches on them. Most are
I mean,
also
man,
made
that's
of
cool
bedrock,
and all,
although
but
a
like,
few
I
are
want
made
like
of
a
clay.
variety of
A
flowers.
little
Of
ways
course,
away,
of course.
there's a
I'm just
flowing
giving you some
structure with pressure
alliums.
plates above and
I'll give you
below,
everything else,
an
you
area
know.
that is yet to be seen in the videos. Things get more interesting when we go
If I
underground.
technically could
In
put
the mine,
some
we can see that Marcus
I have
has
a
sealed up
stack.
the entrance to the pressure-plated iron door. Now that we have the
With
safe
some
iron,
flour.
we can see what lies beyond.
With that
It's a hallway
fire.
with 30 iron doors and pressure plates. Unfortunately, there's nothing at the end but a sealed lava. The other
Okay.
side is more interesting. We can finally enter
Let's
one
go.
of the rows of iron doors. We find a
Your
dark
house is
cave
like
with
so
a
much
sealed
better
bedrock.
than mine, and this
There
is
are
a
couple of holes in
rarity.
the ground leading to the void beneath. On the opposite
Why are
side
you
of the
thanking
cave
me?
is a cobblestone wall. Behind it, there's a really odd room. Glass has covered up the bedrock ground, and the walls are made of bricks. In the back of the room is a facade of a wooden house embedded into the wall.
That would help if I made
There's a
walls.
chest that contains several items in a strange
Oh.
configuration. The purpose of this area is far from obvious.
It would also help if I made a couple more, or just got mine, because I have a whole bunch of them
Bricks were
made.
not craftable until Alpha 1.0.11, meaning this relative
I am
existed in
only at
version
13
7.
XP.
There's something else of note. Mark's world contains a cave system that is accessible from an entrance near the icy lake. Following this
I hope you know
stage,
we're
the
not
vertical
going
top
all the way to
will be
3,000.
bedrock exposed. There's a crafting table as well as a
Yeah,
furnace.
but you're just gonna.
We've
Oh,
not
what?
seen this room before,
Actually,
and
maybe that's
unfortunately, it will never make another appearance.
I really want flowers
It
today,
remains a
bestie.
mystery to this day. The final elements of note in Mark's world are a few new signs, one in the house and one on the ice.
We probably
Both
won't
of
get
these
to
link to
3,000.
unlisted YouTube videos. The sign in the house connects to a video called Third World.
Let's see what I can
We
do,
see Marcus
bestie.
descend into the mine
I'll
and see
make-
the iron door on the right side, telling us that this video is from before the world save. Next, he crafts a full set of diamond armor.
10 more
Then he
pieces.
enters an iron door on the left side, which leads to the bedrock cave and
Fuck.
a strange house that we just
Of
discovered.
iron?
But we don't learn much about this place. Marcus walks around.
You're joking. You did not make 10 iron pickaxes.
Outside the skybox lies the
There's
old
no. You're
protrusion
joking.
of the- It's a short
Bestie.
little video showing the-
Bestie, you made 10 iron pickaxes?
And then there's a
Count that
public
11
video
because
called
the one I already have.
This one must have been recorded much later, as it takes place in Minecraft Alpha 1.2.5, released on December 1st, 2010. But this video may not be Marcus. If it is, then it's recorded on a different world from the ones we've seen so far. Whoever it is, they head out into the night and see a void being out in the distance. Suddenly, they disappear. The player returns to their house to an increasing cacophony of sounds before seeing a void creature slide out of the wall. It's here that the story takes a turn. To this point, we've been seeing things
Bestie,
from
you
a
lead the
mostly
way,
monstrous
but I'm
perspective.
scared.
An increasing number of anomalies are afoot.
I'm scared to turn around now.
Attempt to investigate and figure out what's going on. But all of that changes with the next video.
If we keep getting
In
choked,
Demo
it's like,
01, we're suddenly no longer with Marcus.
That's
and
kinda
we enter
cool.
the second phase.
Yeah, I'd rather be in front than behind. You can face the back.
Oh, I stopped one. I started one. Elbows up. Jump in the Cadillac, girl. Smile like ah!
What?
I wanted to turn around and see where you were compared to me, and you were like right there.
I'm right in front of you.
Well, you're a little one right in front of me.
Am I? Oh no. Oh no, bestie. Oh, it's not rendering in.
Drops us into a world totally unlike the one we've been seeing thus far. The textures are dramatically altered.
Imagine what it felt like for me, Mike. I could have fallen into lava.
Save for the occasional purple highlight. Chests look different,
That's
but
scary.
above is wide. The toolbars
They
below
got messy.
display a page and check text items. There's another major difference, the version. Up on the top left, we see that this is labeled Minecraft Void X version 0.0.1. Furthermore, the skin is different from Mark's skin. Suffice to say, we found ourselves in a
I fell.
Oh yeah, those are my little tunnels. You should probably get
The
that.
video shows the character wandering through a location with many hallways. As we watch, we notice that there are several titles that say Void Error on them. There are also some blocks that appear to be covered by a bluish
Let's keep
substance.
going.
Then there's a section of a wooden house in stark contrast to the rest of the area. This too has a bluish tint. The person
All
recording
these
does
little
not appear
patches
to be
of
totally
cobblestone
confident.
walls.
They walk in a winding pattern, turning around frequently.
Oh,
At
wait,
one
there's
point,
water
they
right
stop
there.
right up against the wall and move the
Yep.
camera as if they're seeing something.
Did you bring
Then
stone
they
with
open
you?
up the chest and pull out a page similar to the one in their inventory.
Oh my god!
See that it's a book that has several
You're lucky I have
marked
emergency
on the
stone
wall,
always.
followed by Marcus several times. The player turns the page
Sunflower.
inside the book, and we learn that this video is from Star's perspective.
This tunnel's not very efficient, but it is safe, so
They stand on the central tile, and the video fades away.
why would you make it at 19? I'm so confused as to why you'd make it so deep under.
My thought process.
It was not thought processing at all.
Cause
If Marcus
in
does
case
not
I
remove
run
the
into
stars
like
from this world,
the
the
ocean
video
or
we saw
something,
certainly adds
I feel
credence
like
to
I'm
that
deep
idea.
enough so that the
Stars
ocean
not even in the same version of
You're
Minecraft.
still fucking running into water though.
I mean, but not like a, you know, the ocean.
The following video is
So
called
you didn't have to do it 19.
It starts with another shrouded message. It appears to take place in the same location as the previous video. However,
Oh,
some
we're
of the
almost
viewers
here.
recording as evidenced by the white skin.
I see the moon.
Begins in the same central room as last time.
Did you bring torches, Bestie, or coal?
First, a
Oh.
reddish substance is now present.
I see
on the
stars.
wall, replacing the blue crystal. This substance appears as though it may be related to the reddish obsidian that Marcus saw in his world.
Oh, I'm scared, Bestie. What if something just comes running at us from behind?
It appears to show a night sky with a half moon in the center. On the four corners are several symbols. A star, an X, a clump of red
I won't give
dots,
you all of
and a
it.
checkerboard texture barely visible.
I feel like a doctor and a
The
nurse.
player returns to the main
Literally,
hall and
scalpel.
opens the chest containing the book written by Star. They read it briefly before throwing it into an adjacent
Good luck,
room.
bestie.
Then they open the book in their inventory. It seems similar at first to Star's book, but there's an additional note.
You're a pleb in general, so.
From somebody named Sai. The following page asks if there should be a report, and the player types Y for yes. When they go inside the book, our suspicions are confirmed. This is indeed a different player than Star. Their name is X instead. Interestingly, we've seen both a Star and an X on the painting from earlier. Is there some connection between these two players? X returns the book to the chest and walks to the central room once more. As they stand on the center tile, we get a shot at the head of their skin. It contains a single X. The next video is called Orders. It appears to be recorded by X again, and they start in the central room. They have another book in their inventory. It's a note written to them. Apparently, a malfunction is causing the void errors that we've seen on the walls, and this book contains instructions to remove them. X should go to the
Am I supposed to be
terminal
following
and
you,
type the
bestie?
command level.void.expunge.
Okay.
This will only work on the main terminal. It takes X a while to figure out where to go. During their searching, we see that this area is bigger than we initially realized. There's a seemingly endless supply of
Thanks for
hallways
the
and
iron.
walls. Eventually, they locate the stairs and enter
Come
the
on.
terminal, a cavernous place with a huge white dome on top. We see that X has the ability to fly. Are they perhaps an admin on the server? X finds the appropriate terminal, runs the command,
Okay, thank you.
and the video ends. If you were paying attention back in Demo 02, you may have noticed that one of the pages contained a sequence of letters and numbers. This is a YouTube
Cool.
video. If we type in youtube.com/watch =v equals,
I'll mine
we'll
3 and
get
then
to
you
the
mine
next
3.
video. It's called Void X, the same name of the strange new
There you go.
Minecraft version. In this video, Marcus begins within his house, but soon exits.
Well,
his box
obviously.
around outside. Then there's a loud noise, and we see our third shadowy title.
I'm safe to leave for a minute, right?
Marcus finds
I
himself
need to go to
in
the
the Void
bathroom.
X world. His confusion is
Have
evident.
fun, bestie.
He explores, but is
Please
unable
check
to
me.
find his way out of the hallway. The next video posted on Mark's channel continues in Void X. X is there to greet Marcus. Unsurprisingly, X tells Marcus that he's not supposed to be here. Then he asks to follow him. When they reach a dark hallway, X reassures Marcus and they continue. Soon, they reach the outside. X tells Marcus that he's caused more trouble than he thinks. Then the video freezes. Suddenly, it returns with glitchy sound. We see that Star is standing up on a ledge as well as a void beam. Something is clearly wrong. We discover that Sai is in the area. Sai says that they are here and is clearly upset. He asks why the devs didn't stay for this sky before commanding X to get them here. In the background, we see a second void being rising behind X. As X tells Marcus that this is not his matter, the being sneaks up behind him and the video cuts. There's a dark shot of a room full of void beings right before the end of the video. The title of this video is V equals and then several numbers and letters, a connection to another YouTube video. But this one is not on the Mark 101 channel. Instead, it's on a channel called Sai. We just saw Sai in the previous video. Now we have a channel that gives some footage from their perspective. The video is entitled Investigating a Breach in Sky 4 Sector 1. This gives us a name for the titled area that we've seen in the past few videos. This video appears to show the aftermath of the breach. Sai is with two new players called D1 and D2. Their skins as well as Sai's commentary tell us that they are developers. Sai says that another breach event has occurred, leading to the wall becoming partially cracked. They mentioned that, according to X, there were 5 entities present, including Mark 101, X, Star, Subjugate, and Integrity. We've seen the first 3 before, but this is the first we've heard of Subjugate and Integrity. The only things these could logically be are the Void Beings. They're the only other 2 entities that we see during the breach event. Sai finds a book written by Star and reads a few pages.
So far, our plan has been working well. The developer routines have been normal as well. I'll have to wait until the exact time a player with a weak world can come into this sector. Most likely it will be J-Star or Marcus. After that, if a developer tries to teleport them back to their world, we time the teleport exactly so that we can let others into his world. After that, we will spread out and begin our new life.
This appears to be what happened during the breach event. Marcus was teleported into the Sky 4 sector because of a weak world, whatever that means. Then, when X tried to teleport Marcus back into his own world, Star came in and breached him. While we don't know for sure, the way it's written seems to imply that the Void Beings are associated with Star. He says that we will spread out and begin our new life. And if we think for a moment, this does make sense. in Mark's world, the Void Beings and Star both showed up around a similar time. But now, these beings have found their way into the mysterious Sky 4 sector. This is why the developers are so concerned. Star, the Void Beings, and Marcus for that matter, should not be here. It appears as though Marcus has been caught up in the plans of Star, no more than a pawn in some much greater game. This may also explain why both Sky 4 sector and Marcus's world have had blocks that are clearly out of place magically show up. The void errors and the reddish taint in the Sky 4 sector mark a stark contrast to the sterility of the rest of the design. Yet, much like Marcus, we still don't have any understanding of what the Sky 4 sector is. It's a totally new place on a totally new version into which we've both been thrown headfirst. There's another video. This one is entitled Recovered Footage. While it is found on Sai's channel, it appears to instead have been recorded by Marcus. The video is very low quality, with several sections of footage missing. In the chat, a player named Spire the Builder 10 rages against a triangle head using quite the colorful language. Marcus exits a house and sees it out in the distance. As it approaches, the video becomes increasingly choppy. Then, in the final frame, we get our first close-up view of a void being. While it looks a little bit different than some of the early anomalies, this is clearly the same being seen alongside Star in the Sky 4 sector. Its name is Integrity, the name given by Sai to the void being on the roof. It's unclear if this name refers to an individual being or a type of being. Now we will return to the Mark 101 channel. The next video is called Revolt and is split into two halves. The first half appears to be preparation. We are currently on Minecraft Alpha 1.2.3, which tells us that this video takes place after November 10th, 2010. Marcus equips himself with diamond armor and heads into the mine. He enters one of the left iron doors and approaches the underground structure with the wood and glass. He takes some blocks from a chest and returns to the surface. Marcus constructs a brick staircase into the sky and adds a platform high up. Twice there are strange noises, sounding like mini blocks being placed in rapid succession. With the preparations complete, the video skips to the nighttime. The moon once again has a dark glow with red spots on it. Marcus has invited a group of his friends to attack the moon, a total of 8 additional people. Apparently not knowing what else to do, they fire arrows at the moon, but it doesn't seem to do anything. After all, the moon is a part of the skybox, as a user named Saw13 so graciously points out to the group. About 10 minutes into the video, the moon begins to look different and the players are frenzied, thinking that the moon is coming closer. There are several frames with some type of very close red object. The players are scared now and they tell everyone to run into the house. As they enter, the textures begin to morph into the Sky 4 tile textures. Then the video ends. The plot continues in the following video. A title says that it was really weird because they got saved from the moon. The players suddenly find themselves in a white room and unable to speak. They drop down into a staircase that appears to be in the Sky 4 sector. After walking through a terminal room, they enter the open air. The players are quite confused. They spend a lot of time exploring the area. Marcus does stumble across several interesting things on the surface layer, such as a Steve head surrounded by black and red blocks. The players enter a hallway and find themselves in a bridge room with lots of strange sounds. As they continue, they reach another hall with several adjacent rooms. One of them appears to contain the same reddish obsidian that we saw in Marcus's old world. Marcus discovers another player, this one with a gibberish name and a checkmark for a face. The other players examine it. After a few moments, the gibberish player's head moves, accompanied by a sound. A title from Marcus says that he doesn't believe it is a bot. Back in the bridge room, Marcus discovers another Steve head encased in glass. Then, from the hallway, music. The other players have found a jukebox, and they have a brief little dance party. Marcus looks around the corner and sees that the checkmark man is gone. It appears behind Saw13, and we see it walk quickly with a noise. Throughout this video, there are several titles written by Marcus in editing, with varying levels of cohesion. One says, rotten to the core, it is used as a vessel for the impure, not from this world. Another says, the ground beckons in an increasingly chaotic fashion. Back on Sky 4, a player with a white skin has appeared. The group follows them. We discover that it is Sai. Soon thereafter, we see a death message of Saw13 in the chat. They were too infatuated by gibberish to escape gibberish. Sai ignores the death message. He tells the players not to trust anything that is even similar to Red, and says that he PM'd all the new people with the key to the gate. Sai leads the players back up to the console room, where there's a door leading to a magenta area. But it turns out, it's not actually Sai. Instead, we see that the group is now following the checkmark player. Apparently, no one has noticed. One by one, the players enter, but Marcus is hesitant. After all, isn't magenta similar to red?
Pistachios. Look it. I wish we could have these matching phone cases.
The next video takes a step back and contains an edited montage of shots
Go
from the previous
Tanks!
videos. It zooms in, highlighting
We
the
are-
void beams that have been hidden. Then there's
As you should.
The 23rd cycle of the moon will leave
I
its
got some
host,
160.
and then it will come forth into your world. Right.
Ain't no way you got to 160.
It was pure chance. And two, it was
I also come across some coal. I mean, some iron.
One more thing. Check the website.
So let's check the website. And if we do, we will notice that it has changed.
I want a
At the
matching
top is a
phone
pointed
case with my
star. This gives
pistachios.
credibility to the idea that Star is the one who created the site.
I said I want a
Let's see
matching
what's
phone
different.
case with you.
Haven't you heard? It's a pure coincidence it ended up here. Yet a perfect one. A perfect place to
Pistachios.
spread. Files always being exchanged.
Or that's our name for each other.
A pure place of incubation. The truth. The end is nigh.
I stole your
It won't
clay.
just be in Minecraft soon. Do you hear it? That wonderful rumbling? In the 23rd cycle of this sector, the moon will leave its host and will exit its one rotation incubation phase. And it will appear in your world. You will write the
Grr.
its new host as it shall.
It appears to be a prediction or a prophecy of some sort. It's our second reference to the moon leaving its host. We've seen quite a bit of strange moon things in Mark's world. Could this be related? Furthermore, Star mentions a sort of rumbling, calling it wonderful. If the rumbling is a good thing for Star, then it's a safe bet that it's not
Oh,
just
yeah,
a good
there's
thing for
Lush.
Psy and X. Lo and
There
behold,
has to be.
the next video on Psy's channel is called Rumbling Heard After NB Delta Toppled Over. It's a short little video. In it, we see the destruction of a place called Moonbase Delta.
We
according
created
to
a
the
chest.
description. And yes, there is a distinct and repetitive rumbling sound. Whatever it is, it's caused massive damage. The video also gives us a potential clue to the nature of Sky
Oh, there's
4.
water above us.
The design of Moonbase Delta appears very similar to Sky 4. Is it at all possible that Sky 4 is also
Just
on
gonna
the
hang
moon?
out here. What?
But there's a much more important matter at hand. If there's a Moonbase Delta, does that mean that there's also a Moonbase Alpha? Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, we found another connection to the moon. The collapse of the moon base may correspond with the odd things that have been happening to the moon in Mark's world. The red dots, the tentacles, we can see similarities to both of these elements in the moon base collapse video. It leads naturally to a tentative intuition. The sudden instability of the moon is somehow connected to the appearance of Star in the void
Interesting.
beams. In fact, Star has told us on the website that something's going to happen to the moon on the 23rd cycle.
I'm trying to
What?
find a phone case.
For the moment, we
with
shall
stations.
return to Marcus and his friends. The following
Oh my gosh,
video
should I look
starts
up
with Marcus
Minecraft phone
entering the
case?
magenta room,
Stop,
and it's
that's
called
so
Talking
cute.
with Spire ended shortly. Spire and Marcus can now speak, and they have a conversation about the previous events. Marcus
Stop,
mentions that
they're
Sai
ugly.
said that the key to all this is admin space. They talk a little bit about the checkmark
They
person.
really don't.
Spire drops into a hole that leads to the central room of Sky 4. The video missing continues directly after this.
That's kind of
Marcus
cool.
drops down the same hole and finds himself once again in Sky 4. Spider is nowhere to be seen. As Marcus explores, he finds
You
some
do
of the
that
books
best,
left by
Pistachios.
X. About 3 minutes into the video,
Because you
he
want
discovers a hole in the
Pistachios.
wall with a pit, the same pit where X threw Star's
I don't
door.
know. I did
Curious,
start that,
Marcus
huh,
jumps in.
Pistachios?
It is extremely dark in here. Marcus
You want a
uncovers
Roblox
the
phone
red
case,
door in
man?
the wall and notes that it is very red.
You do, though.
There are several chests in the room, although most are empty. One, however, is not. Contains
It's kind of
two
sick.
items
What kind of
called
phone does
void
Roman have?
It also has check and
He would
X
never
tags
use it,
called
though.
Assets tiles accept and assets
Yeah, but he
tiles
would never
deny.
use it.
Finally, there's a book. When Marcus
Can you
exits
picture
the
your brother
inventory,
using this?
there's a message saying that keys have been found in his inventory, which are for admin use only. Marcus drops them momentarily, but decides to keep them in the end. Then Marcus reads the book from the chest. It's called I Had a Fun Day, and is written by a character with an upside-down Y for a name. They talk about how they've been in this area for a really long time, and they need keys to open the gate. There are people with words on their skin watching from above. Then Y references a void being here, a weirdly shaped head that looks like wires. He wants the keys really, really badly. After reading, Marcus returns the book to the chest and approaches a red interface on the wall. It contains a Mojang logo as well as some spinning fans. Marcus inserts the void key and waits at the door, but nothing happens.
That's not good.
Some time has apparently passed before the next video, called Rescue. Marcus, still trapped in the dark room, sees a player appear. She has a white with a symbol on her head that matches her username. This is the Unicode symbol for Does Not Force, but we will call her D for short. Marcus says that she is the person that the
I
dev
really
sent
need
for
you
him.
to chill.
DNF mentions that she saw the group of Mark's friends. She also says that the place Marcus is in now is not meant for players.
You're the one who decided
and
to
is
mine.
inescapable without help. DNF opens a piston door and Marcus
Wait.
follows her to the surface of Sky 4.
Even if you get to the
She leads him to her
3,000 today,
secret
you still have
stash,
to
which
mine
contains
another
3
1,000
additional
to go
void
Z.
keys. Marcus takes them.
You're like,
In the next
what's a
video called
1,000 after
Admin
3?
Space, Marcus locates his friends and follows them into
Well,
a large
actually
chamber
4.
in Sky 4.
Well, 3 and a
When the group
half.
sees him, they chat
3,
for a little
no,
bit.
4.
Marcus asks for the key, and XX Master Chief Reef 2001 XX gives it to him. The audio glitches when Marcus picks it up, and he suddenly finds himself back in a dark pit. Marcus removes the 2 keys from the slots, giving him a total of 6 in his inventory. The red door is open, revealing a corridor. Marcus enters with his keys in hand. As he walks, he discovers several data panels on the side. They tell a disturbing story.
This is it. The admins have left us for dead. My gut tells me this is how the admins wanted it to end up. How fantastic we lost the key.
I just want a phone case that I see and I'm like, I have to have it.
I think I hear
I
it
just
in
want
my
a phone case
house.
that I see and I'm like,
Ah!
I need to have it.
Keys to open admin space. If only it was 5.
Help you what?
Marcus enters the 6 keys to the interfaces on the wall. Then he approaches the server container and places 5 server drives
I'm
in
good.
the slots. We did not see when he acquired these. The admin space console has been activated. Marcus types several cleansing command variations, but none of them seem to work. It's not clear at all how Marcus understands what commands to type in the console. He even seemed to expect DNF to come and give him a key, something he couldn't have reasonably known. It's a bizarre oddity that doesn't appear to have an explanation right now. The next video is entitled Investigation 5 Moon Shedding. It begins with a credit sequence. It is dedicated to Wynn, with Marcus responsible for recording the investigation and the key cards. Jamie plays MC is credited for bringing it to his attention, and Sai was the one who told him that the moon was weird. The title sequence is glitchy and deteriorates as the video continues.
I think, man.
There is some weird text. The moon is not needed anymore. Then we see Marcus on Sky 4 with a loud rumbling sound in the background.
Perfect.
Marcus walks for a while before another title. The thing is shedding off the moon. There's a large chunk of some sort of material.
Oh my goodness gracious!
The video ends with a title that says, I'm sorry, Wynn. I promise me and your brother will find you. This introduces a new character, Wynn, a character that seems to be missing according to the title. But for now, that's about all we know about them. Once again, there are more references to strange things happening on the moon. This time, the moon is shedding. It's an evocative statement. Is the moon some sort of living moon? Unfortunately, we remain mostly in the dark. But things are going to change quite suddenly with respect to the moon in the next video, called Moonfall. Marcus once again finds himself in Sky 4, but this time everything is bright. Marcus enters the structure, crosses the bridge room, and approaches a vandalized console. There's graffiti on it, an apparent duel between red and green. Green says don't, and Sai was here. Red says join us, do it. It beckons, down with devs. Marcus is apparently
You do
convinced
that.
by
I'm
Red
gonna
and
read what
decides
you
to
do
open the console, but it's glitchy. He hits the go button, resulting in a noise. Marcus returns back to the exterior to discover that the sky is transforming. It's a beautiful blur of streaky white. The audio crescendos, and suddenly all is black. Marcus drops into a room full of jukeboxes. He runs forward and climbs the stairs. A weird 5 title appears.
Oh my goodness
Then a cut to a
gracious!
cinematic camera. We see that the area has been destroyed, but there's still a bridge that remains intact. The bridge approaches the moon, which has fallen out of the sky and rests on the ground. In the third person, we see Marcus run up towards the moon. It would not be an understatement to say that things have taken quite a turn. Remember, this channel started out as Minecraft alpha footage. Suddenly, there are void entities, powerful admins, and a moon that has fallen out of the sky. What in the world is going on?
Are you having fun, man?
No.
We do find a few clues as we look at the description for Moonfall. It's a recorded conversation between 2 unknown admins. One of them says the following.
After the containment sector
No,
was
I'm having
vandalized by a
fun.
group of wandering players, it seems another theme played as its territory. We learned that
Maybe I'll go on Etsy and look for a phone case there.
into the Skybase sectors, sifted through the admin space database, brought out the most dangerous target machine that outmatches the main admin space terminal, and put it inside of the containment sector for the void beings to ascend. After that, it seemed as if everything was clear as day. However, there were signs of 2 void beings, 1 dev and 1 player near the site of the machine. The player was curious. They pushed the corrupted button of the machine, and then the skybox erupted into a mess of gargantuan flowing strips. The the moon fell, dropping from its infinite size to only 2 million blocks cubed. The entire skybase was shattered into an endless sea of broken data points.
So let's take a step back here. The containment sector apparently refers to Sky 4, and the vandalizing wandering players are Marcus and his friends exploring the area. It appears as though these actions have somehow opened the door for the Thing to enter the Skybase sector. This Thing brought out a dangerous machine and put it into the containment sector. When Marcus pushes the button on the broken console, it breaks the skybox and causes the moon to fall. Even so, we still don't know what the Thing is, but we may be able to use some context clues to make a solid guess. Think back to the first containment breach. X, the devs, and Psy were attempting to piece together what happened when Star entered the containment sector. As Star has a history of breaching containment, it seems likely that Star is the Thing being referenced. Yet there are more details here. The admins talk about Star sifting through admin space and bringing out a dangerous archive machine. We don't yet know the finer details of admin space, but we do know that it's apparently a powerful terminal, one that requires special keys to enter. We also know that several players have attempted to get into admin space but failed, as they didn't have enough keys. But Marcus has acquired the keys by finding several in the Dark Pit as well as gifts from DNF and Master Chief. Despite this, when Marcus opened the terminal, his commands did not appear to do anything. Later, back at the Skybase, Marcus stumbles across a bizarre machine in the wall, and he pushes the button. This is apparently what breaks the skybox and causes the moon to fall. Right now, though, the broader implications of this are not clear. We need to continue on to the next video, entitled Back to Admin Space. This video opens with two title cards.
The void is destroyed. Trust us. Jump into the void. You won't be damaged. Jump, jump, jump.
Then we see Marcus approaching the moon. It is solid and he is able to enter it, leading to shimmery hallways. He climbs the stairs and finds it, another, much larger admin space door. The description has a link to an unlisted video called Trust Red. Before we watch it, let's take a look at the description, which outlines another conversation.
Bro!
I had placed a fake admin space in the disposal sector of
Are you
Exodus
okay?
Plot. Right. Real admin space was hard-coded to always transport itself to the most safe place it can be, the Shedded Moon being one now.
From this, we immediately learn that the Dark Pit is called the Disposal. We also learn that the
Are you
admin space
okay?
there was fake. That's why Marcus was unable to run any commands. Let's go ahead and watch this video. Marcus runs a command, database.
It's fine, don't be stressed.
And this time it seems to work. He spawns into a new world with a text, admin space active. The world is almost totally white, in stark contrast to Marcus's pitch black skin. Yet, once Marcus makes his way to the surface, we see that the terrain appears to be normally
You know what that
generated,
means.
with hills, plains, and lakes. There is even the occasional mushroom patch, adding a splash of color to the world. Marcus walks for several minutes before reaching the top of a hill where he pauses. The music stops as Marcus selects the accept tile in his inventory. Suddenly, from the sky falls a set of pedestals with the admin space style and color scheme. Then, in the chat,
Do it.
Marcus inserts his keys into the bases of the pedestals. After a few moments, the sky turns black.
I did nothing.
Then fog approaches, and the video ends. The video description links to another video, and this one's from a third channel, that of Jamie Plays MC. This is one of Mark's friends from earlier. There are 5 videos on this channel, each linking to the next. They give us more information about what happened to the other group of players after the moonfall. In day 1, Jamie, Spire, and Gracious talk about the moonfall from their perspective. Several
Why is a
people from the
printer
group have
labeled
died
as
or disconnected.
unisex?
2008 score was crushed, and Master
It's a
Chief's
fucking
text was
printer,
tampered.
bro.
At the end,
What?
Jamie points out a piece of wreckage.
I'm sorry.
You never know what the
In the day 2 video, we see that the group has constructed a small base using things they found out in the wasteland. It appears as though they take turns walking and searching for equipment. In day 3, we learn that Gracious has been missing. Jamie thinks he's with Saw, implying that he has died. Jamie says that when it's their turn to search, they too will perish. On day 4, there is no one left but Jamie. They open a book and type out a letter to Marcus.
To Marcus, I will kill you. Why, you may ask? You. Why, you're a... You click random and destroy everything. You hate your friends because you are a narcissistic who only cares about ruining everything. I will kill you unless on one condition. You are the reason this place is destroyed. You are the reason 7 people are missing, maybe even 8 soon enough. Say win with me, please. Otherwise, you will face your actions, and you will be the 10th missing person, including Win.
Jamie goes to a chest and pulls out a sword. On the final day, we see him pursuing Mark, apparently out to kill him. But Marcus survives. In the next video on his channel, we see him in Jamie's base, with Jamie nowhere to be seen. There is a tower, and Marcus climbs it. In the following video, Marcus reaches the top of the tower, and he discovers somebody we have not seen in a while, Star. They say that they have been waiting for Marcus, and that they are currently outside of the sky, in a place where blocks are hard-coded. Star says that this is a place where there are no more of my people, but then quickly backtracks and says their enemy, the Triangles. This mistake appears to confirm our growing suspicion that Star is responsible for the Void entities. Marcus, however, does not care about Star's rambling. He begins to walk away. Star asks for him to come back, threatening to say his full name and address. Marcus taunts Star, telling him to do it. Then Star loses it, glitching out the world and making increasingly violent threats to Marcus. This gets his attention and he begins to walk back towards the tower. Marcus approaches an admin space terminal. Star claims that it doesn't work and tells him not to touch it. Then he rages again. Marcus says that he's oh so scared of Star's noodle friends. Star continues his threats. Marcus says that if the next command doesn't work, he'll kill Jamie before Star does, implying that, somehow, Jamie is alive. Then Marcus opens up the terminal and begins typing a command. Star's tone suddenly shifts from combative to desperate. Star begs Marcus to stop and promises him riches beyond his dreams, but Marcus doesn't care. He types code.ai.sentience.voidtrojan state remove and presses enter. On the screen we see warning, critical code ejected. Marcus looks around. Star is gone. We hear a weird noise, and then suddenly there's a real-life shot of the moon. The next video is called A New Body. Marcus exits the admin space terminal and enters a hallway. We now reach the final video, which is appropriately named Finality. Marcus finds himself once again in the white world of admin space. A voice begins talking to them.
Well done, Marcus. You are in the place where thoughts are real. I've saved your consciousness and set it in the hollow shell of Astar's body. I've archived it. Only listen, no talking, okay? Marcus, I need to tell you something. I'm the ultimate truth. You are not real, you are a mere fabrication in which you have no free will. Your mind is a myriad clump of algorithms trying to figure out what is going on. But I'm generous. I'll give you a gift. I'll give you a chance to realize you are meat. You will be flesh. You will no longer be a script, but a brain. The things beyond the skybox yield. Interesting things, to say the least. Not interesting for me. There are more like you, Marcus. Think of something, Marcus. A story of a strange figure on someone's beta Minecraft world. Stories and their things. Each with their respective authors and fabricated consciousness. I'm not the author.
Have I been muted this whole time?
I'm sorry, Marcus.
That's embarrassing. Are we even live?
This universe is being
Oh yeah.
deleted due to its obsolescence.
I forgot that I wasn't screen capturing.
Mind like you would realize. Go forth and wreak havoc. Marcus.
Alright, yeah, things have changed once again. It's going to take us some time to untangle what we've just witnessed.
Oh, that would have been not
Let's
good.
see if I can break this down as much as possible. One of the major changes in the last several videos is the introduction of the author as a character. This is the literal author, the creator of the ARG. In the description of the final video, the author elaborates on this.
All a fabrication, used to incubate agents of consciousness and paranormal activities. In this fabricated universe, all years between 2010 and 2021 have been eradicated. The participants were hard-coded not to think they were from 2022, to keep their illusionary lives running.
In other words, the author is telling us that the characters we've been following this entire time are not real and are instead made up by the author. This seems somewhat obvious, but there's an additional critical distinction. Several of the characters in-game are aware that they are fictional. Let's return to the description of Trust Red. There's a second conversation between the two admins recorded there. They talk about how admin space is Minecraft, the manifestation of all the code put into a machine. If admin space's archives are cleansed, then everything will become uniform, and that their metaphysical existences will end. Then they say they know who created them as Mark's little friends, referring of course to the author. The admins are afraid of their destruction. They hope to convince the author to delay their physical departure from existence. But of course, it did not work. The final 4 videos on the Mark 101 channel were released on October 23rd, 2022. This was the prophecy that Star foretold, the end of the ARG and the destruction of their fictional world. This brings us to admin space, an area that appears to be connected. There are a few characters
think
that
I
are
wanna do
very
that?
aware that admin space holds some type of existential power. In What Happened After the Attacks on the Moon, Sai tells the players not to trust anything that is even similar to red. The most prominent red objects we've seen all somehow relate to admin space.
You really
either
fucked
door,
that up.
pedestal, or a terminal.
I can do the
Sai
sides, just do it
recognizes
straight.
its power and attempts to ensure
There's a
that it
creeper
doesn't fall
right
into the
below
wrong
us.
hands. Yet, Sai needs admin space. Once Star and the Void Beings enter the contagion sector, Sai tells DNF to give Marcus a key. which
Can you
she
give me a
does.
fucking
This
minute?
is so that Marcus can open the door in the containment sector and use admin space. While the exact purpose
Oh.
is unclear, my guess is that Sai wants Marcus to clear out the Void Beings, which is what he thinks is happening when
You
he
aggroed it. Oh, there's a lush
But what Marcus and Sai
cave.
don't realize is that the containment
We should
sector's
go down.
admin space terminal is fake. As described in the first Trust Red conversation, the real admin space terminal is hard-coded to always transport itself to the most safe place it could be. The safest place is the Shedding Moon, which is where Marcus finds the real admin space door. It is there that Marcus is given 4 void keys, which he puts into the pedestals.
That
This
creeper's
is
gonna
to
blow up on
transport him
us.
Back to the wasteland, where he climbs the tower and ends up outside the skybox. It is there that he meets Star. The description of Imminent tells us more
Okay,
about
okay,
his
okay,
character.
okay.
Apparently, it is the first thing to lay eyes on the truth of why
Me
it
too, me
exists.
too.
It was an
That's why I was just
experimental
building a
AI
couple
with the
right there.
experimental RPG mode of Minecraft.
But wait, we need
As soon as it
sides
saw the
too,
truth,
though.
it was given sentience and life. Now it is the ultimate truth. It became more powerful than even admin space.
Oh, we need some
But because
torches.
it's only intangible since it's outside the skybox, it guards the terminal up there.
We don't need side on this side, but we need sides on this side.
Star is also aware that it is fictional. This appears to be what the ultimate truth refers to. In finality, the author says that they are the ultimate
Uh-oh,
truth.
see, this is why I don't wanna
Star
go
is
too
another one of
far.
the author's mere
Be
facts.
careful, please.
This has been foreshadowed several times. There were shadowy titles that reference the skybox as a shield. and
Perhaps
similar to
I
shield
make a
below.
wall right
There's
here.
also the title of the video
Because it's
outside
getting a
of the
little too
skybox
flatlandish.
In some strange way, the skybox served as the barrier between the world and the knowledge of the truth. Star is the first to realize this truth and become aware that it exists as a character. This is why Star has done everything possible to escape and spread. First by teleporting into Marcus's world, breaking into the sky sector, and then by attempting to get Marcus to shatter the skybox.
Yeah, that's what I'm
thus opening
thinking.
the door to the ultimate truth.
Just like
The
right
Void
here.
Beings
Oh,
are
let me.
Star's Yet even Star is no match for the admin space console, and Marcus removes Star by eliminating the Trojan code. Marcus is the final character to learn that he is fictional. This occurs during the dialogue in finality, where the author puts Mark's consciousness into Star's old body. In doing so, Marcus has been archived.
Creeper, creeper, creeper!
Finally, the author deletes the world, deleting the universe they had created. The description of finality elaborates on the nature of authorship.
Oh no, they're
The author
definitely
says
gonna
that they are
shoot
afraid
at
Marcus
us.
is now going to be the reason someone will find a paranormal entity in their Minecraft game.
I got you, I got you, I
And
got
they
you.
will become an author
Oh,
too.
you got it.
It spreads like wildfire.
Oh,
when
yo, the
intentions
spider
are
helped me get back.
Nice.
This is referring to the idea that this ARG will inspire others to create similar ARGs. Just as the fictional Marcus discovered paranormal entities, so too will other future Marcuses. And when that happens, there will be new
Dylan!
creating new content, and the infection will spread. There are some other things worth mentioning here. During the early investigations,
This little
Marcus
window's
says in his
cool.
videos that he has a difficult time leaving
This
Minecraft.
window.
It keeps sending him back to the window.
We should do that
The
for all the other
description of
caves you
beginning
have.
has
Well,
a
you
line
kind of
that
do.
appears to be referring to the Void Beings.
See, I don't want to get
It
too
says that
close
they
to you
take
though,
up a
because
lot
I don't
of
want to
space
accidentally
in
knock
the
you
game.
off.
All of the memory focuses on Minecraft, and it
I
blocks
won't-
almost all
won't?
of their applications.
Exactly, that's why I don't want to get too close.
Now, I want to be clear. I am not totally confident that this
Your
is
heart drank.
Rather, it's the best that I've personally been able to
Why?
produce. The project
Oh,
is huge, and
I know it did. I've got a water bucket on the ready, so in case you fall, just water bucket you, come back up, we're good.
By saying that this is the end of Act 1.
There's a zombie right behind you.
Is already underway on the Bitterman channel, linked in the description.
Not super free, but I've got some space. Look at my inventory.
Before we conclude, I want to talk a little bit about
I've got
some of the
space.
parts of the story that I do not understand.
Do you need to give me stuff?
For example, what's
Or
the
what?
deal with the original website and the REIJ codes? While we were able to decode them, we were unable to
I
ascribe
did pick it all up, but I have a chest too. I can go get it.
Another topic which is
Here, do you want cobblestone?
symbols on the admin space
Here.
pedestals. we can see that there are
Here,
clearly
get the
four
cobblestone.
symbols: a psi, a star, a check mark, and an X. Each of these appears to correspond to a character within the game. The four characters are, in some cases, opposed. While psi and X work together and have the same light streams, stars
Here, water bucket, water bucket, water bucket.
the check mark players are the most mysterious. Their purpose is far from obvious to me.
I'm being assaulted.
They really are.
Can you stop being useless and help me?
Door to the legendary
I'm
Adam
scared
system.
too, though.
I've yet to figure out the reason.
die.
And what about the
Are you really?
accepted deny tiles? The check and X we see in several
Ah, 1-1 hard!
But how? I've also
Man!
Steve heads that we see
I came back with this!
that are prominently displayed in several
Oh my goodness!
Do you need stuff? Do you need food?
Another oddity is the disposal sector.
Oh!
I'm gonna get all that extra cobblestone. Regen. Regen, regen, regen.
Why is space depository? Is depository
Regen, regen, regen.
There are also a few
You're fine, you didn't die. Why are you mad? You didn't die. You didn't die.
also in third world in Denver Zero. This is very annoying. It really does seem
You're the one who wanted to make a tunnel.
I just can't tell what. You know what, man? Hopping back to the early videos, what's the purpose of the strange house embedded in the cave system?
What?
And why
I
does the
fucking
chest
hate
have
it.
such a seemingly deliberate configuration of items within? Furthermore, why does Marcus occasionally get teleported to
Oh,
the
this is
Disney
terrifying.
world? A more structural question
hate
is
it.
this. Where's investigation part of the week?
I haven't gone to yet. I'm still going to the chest.
Did Marcus make a mistake? Or are we missing a piece of critical
Oh.
footage? Similarly, there's an unused 0, unused
I have
1, and
4
unused
stacks.
3. What happened to
Okay.
unused 2?
Wait, there's other stuff in here
I'm
though.
back! While I pee, of course.
We will close with a final conversation, one which I have yet to mention here. The description of Rumbling Herd seems to say that if things fall apart, there will be a discussion at a catering guild. In the description of the beginning, it appears as though this may be that
Dry
discussion.
Boys
It's
is my
about a five
favorite
and it's a
band.
conversation
They're my
between
favorite
a
boy
character
band.
called Adam Aleph,
I love the
Sai,
Dry
and
Boys.
another Adam with a cuneiform signed GI4 crossing GI4.
They
with
are
a-
actually on my playlist
Conversation
of
mentions that the worst
listen
has
to
happened, and they
very
are
often
meaning right
music, and I wish
Their
I was
topics of
joking.
discussion are difficult to understand within the
Proud to
context
be a
of the rest of the
villain,
video.
yeah, I'm proud to
Aleph
be a
mentions that Logan is going to
villain.
stand in
Let's
between
prove to him,
companies
Shiggy.
to reform the meeting.
Well, why would
Then
this
a central
idiot
person appears,
wait
one who is
right
apparently
here?
from Rodian. GI4 talks about how the beginning point has entered its first stage. There is also a discussion about the inhumane nature of harnessing the sentient of the redacted people, as well as breaking into people's homes and making them go missing. I encourage you to read it. Unfortunately, I have not been able to find a great interpretation. In fact, you should go and watch all the videos yourself. This is a massive ARG. During our time together, I did my best to give you an introduction, but there's no way I could possibly dive into the details of everything. I highly encourage
you want
to
the
join
cobblestone?
official RG and Discord server. Over the past several weeks, this has been the primary
What do you have in your
location where I
inventory?
discussed Mark 101. Many of the Discord members were instrumental in the
Ah,
creation of this
I
video.
hear spiders on
So
us.
if you're interested, come on over and join the chat. This project is very much ongoing, and we will take
Is this
all
video
kinds of
over?
feedback. In order to facilitate
I have to put a
discussion
new
of this
video
project,
on.
I have once again created Google Slides to contain
An
all the
hour.
research I did. These
The
include
Minecraft
characters,
Iceberg
locations, and videos.
Explained? It's about to be 6. So...
We've all played, or at least heard of Minecraft. It's one of the most popular games of all time. and
What?
It's sold over 200 million
You can't give up
copies.
on this.
But even such a well-known franchise has its secrets. There are layers of the iceberg that most of us will never see. Today, I want to take all of my viewers on a journey.
I think you
down
build the
below.
sides, but build the
I'm gonna
sides. Oh
address
yeah.
the elephant in the room. This video was inspired by the Super Mario 64 iceberg video by Mish Cause. However, he has stated that he doesn't have any interest in doing the Minecraft iceberg, so I decided that I might as well do it. Thanks so much for the concept, and I love your channel. I am going to use one of his ideas, which
I'm
is the health
terrified
meter.
though.
For every theory I talk about, this health bar shows my confidence in its accuracy.
Okay, I'm terrified of
One heart
knocking
means the
you
theory is
off.
clearly proven false, and it gets more and
You're
more
the
likely
idiot
to
who
go
made
up
it
until
single.
you reach 10 hearts, where the theory is
I'm
definitely
just
true.
kidding. You had to make
One
it
more
single.
thing.
It would have taken
I'm
too
not
long.
entirely sure where this iceberg originated from, but I've included a few references at the end of the video. I didn't make it, I'm just explaining it. With that out of the way, let's dive under the waves and see how deep the Minecraft iceberg goes.
That scared me.
Steve posting.
Fuck,
found
my
emoji.
phone is falling.
Steve posting was a meme that originated on
Got you.
4chan in 2018, which had an uncomfortably realistic render of Steve, Minecraft's main character. A user on the V board created a post trying to convince
You can use
others
all the
that
other
Steve
stones
should be
you have,
included in
too.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. From there, people posted various spin-offs. The theory is that some of the Steve posting was straight from Mojang themselves, maybe to legitimately push for Steve in Smash, or maybe just for some obscure viral marketing. Regardless, I can't actually find any information that leads me to believe that this is true. However, given the anonymous nature of 4chan, it's certainly not impossible.
AFK on you? I got you.
Farlands. Farlands is a terrain generation glitch that existed originally in older versions of Minecraft. If a player went far enough from the spawn point,
You're
the
gonna
world
fall.
generation would become crazy with choppy columns and bizarre structures. There were several different variations that it could generate depending on the location. In the Java edition, it was removed with version 1.8 and 21.
Yeah.
However, a similar effect remains in Bedrock edition, although the exact look and feel of these
Behind you,
farlands
so
is
be
different from
careful.
Java. The farlands hold an important place in
It's
Minecraft
fine.
folklore, and rightfully so. The overworld
Friendly
generation
fire's
is
off,
supposed to look
correct?
similar to real life. Well, supposed to. So finding a place where all the rules were broken that generated naturally was clearly a cause for discussion. It sparks the imagination to know that the farlands are always somewhere out there, if only you're willing to walk for long enough. Hero Brian,
I hope
Notch's
so.
brother. Ah, Hero Brian. If you're a player like me,
Okay, I
who's
need you to be
been
careful.
playing
Don't
Minecraft
come
for
down
long
here because I'm
time,
gonna make
the
a
name
hole,
itself
drop
should
my
date back to
loot,
an era
and
when
then close it
zombies
back
dropped
up.
feathers and hunger didn't exist. It was a simpler time. And yet, with a game so pure as Minecraft, myself and countless other players were haunted by a single image of a ghostly Steve with dead white eyes. An accompanying text posted
Why
on
didn't my
4chan
game just feel
tells
like
the
it
story of
warped
someone who
anyway?
created a new world and would occasionally catch glimpses of the figure in the fog. Confused, he went to the Minecraft forums, only to have his post deleted.
What happened?
He received a message from a non-existent user called Herobrine, and the word stop. The player was able to connect with some others who had seen Herobrine, and one of them revealed that it was supposedly the
I
brother
totally
of Notch,
saw that.
the game's developer. The player emailed Notch asking if he had a brother. His response, I did, but he is no longer with us. I could make an entire video on Herobrine and his place in Minecraft history.
Now
but
back to our
others have
regular
done this
scheduled
better than I ever
programming.
could. For now, I'll stick to the facts. First of all, Herobrine was never coded into any version of Minecraft. Data miners have not been able to find anything that matches the story's behaviors and textures. Notch denies Herobrine, stating that there's no such thing as Herobrine and that Notch himself doesn't have any dead brothers. Still, there are quote-unquote canonical references to Herobrine in Minecraft. Almost every changelog from a major version includes the note, removed Herobrine. To me, this is just a running joke between the developers and the community, but who knows? Mince Raft. Mince Raft is a funny little Easter egg included in the Java edition of Minecraft. Every time the game starts, there's a 1 in 10,000 chance that the title screen says Mince Raft instead
The
of
Minecraft
Minecraft.
Iceberg explained.
It's so subtle, but it's definitely there if you look. Makes me wonder how many times I've had Mince Raft and
30
never
minutes.
noticed.
Yeah, I don't
Building
understand
past
that, but
255. In Minecraft, every block has an XYZ coordinate location. X and Z are virtually limitless, but the vertical y-axis is restricted between 0 and 255. Although players can fly outside of these bounds, no blocks can be placed past 255. In my research, I was unable to find any way to increase this limit without the use of mods. I'm not sure if this entry is implying that it's possible or just stating that there's a vertical limit. Regardless, the lack of examples speaks for itself on this one. Entity 303. This is another creepypasta about a disgruntled ex-Mojang employee that hacked into players' games and was going to destroy Minecraft. Strictly speaking, this one's not impossible, but I think the story takes advantage of people who don't really know what hacking is and are easily scared by computer jargon. Additionally, 303 was supposedly going to ruin Minecraft by the end of 2014 or 2015. Yet, here we are, discussing a game that remains wildly popular. I think of Entity 303 as a bargain bin Herobrine. It's a similar type of idea, but without the intrigue and novelty that made Herobrine so fascinating. Red Dragon. The Red Dragon was a mob that Notch planned to add to Minecraft. It was intended to live in the overworld in order to balance out the Ender Dragon. However, since Notch left Mojang, the mob has yet to appear in vanilla versions. In 2013, the developer Dinnerbone said that it was never promised. We have no plans of adding a Red Dragon at this time. A few months later, he said that Red Dragons would be added one day, but not right now though. That was over 6 years ago, so it seems to me that Red Dragons are relegated to the list of scrapped features.
Another dragon win.
the Nether Reactor. When Minecraft Pocket Edition came out, there was no way to access the Nether. As a result, the developers added the Nether Core block. When blocks were placed in an appropriate configuration, the Nether Core could be activated, generating a structure of netherrack called the Nether Spider. Then it would spew out items such as glowstone, quartz, and melon seeds, as well as spawning pigmen. It was an interesting solution to the technical limitations of the mobile platform, but to me, it's not much more than an oddity in the history of Minecraft.
My associate, step back a little bit.
Creepers based on a real plant. Creepers have been described by the developers.
You only have
as
42
crunchy
coal? That's a lot of coal.
I think this entry is referring to the possibility that creepers were based on a real-world plant.
Bestie.
No, not these creepers.
Bestie.
But rather a type of moss called sphagnum, or peat moss. In order to spread its spores,
I hope you know I gave you everything I have. All my torches, and I used all my coal
There's a game theory video that goes into
for those
detail about
torches.
this. But the difference is
So,
that creepers are doing the same thing as the moss.
Statius, you better
When
make
they
them
explode, their spores
count.
get attached to a host, which can then carry them far distances. My personal opinion is that this theory is just a theory.
Okay, but Statius.
A game theory. Sorry. The evidence for this to be true is pretty limited, and it doesn't seem likely that Notch would have put so much thought into a mob that was supposedly created by flipping the height and length of a pig. More on that later. Still, it's
Bestie, are
certainly
we running
possible,
out?
and some would even say plausible that this is true.
Should I go home and make more?
The Aether is in the base game. The Aether is a mod from the alpha days of
Oh,
Minecraft.
should I go home and make more?
Fantastical sky dimension with new mobs, items, and dungeons.
What,
The Aether
sweetheart?
mod was incredibly popular and introduced a lot of people to modded Minecraft.
I have to go home and come back.
However, it was never built into the
I'll go
base
do it
game.
though.
I think this misconception comes from the fact
With
that
your
at one
iron,
point
of course,
a different
right?
Sky dimension was planned, and it actually saw limited
Give me the iron that you have in your
However,
inventory.
it was ultimately scrapped. One could argue that
Here,
if
I'm gonna
you
wait.
use
I'm gonna
true
drop my
Aether
iron here.
Or Sky Dimension, I think that's possible, but
I have
stylistically
26.
so
I know I have
different that I'm
26.
not sure it was intended to replace
I have
the Sky
26.
Dimension. Rather, it's a different dimension with
I
some
am.
similarities.
I am. Fuck.
Minecraft includes several music discs for the player.
Just 6?
Which can be enjoyed using a jukebox. Most of these are just electronic songs by the game's composer, Sweetwater.
Statius, this is gonna be a miserable walk home.
However, one of these discs is different. It's jagged and broken, and it's known simply as 11. Let's cozy up by the fireside and take a listen.
You know what? I'm just gonna not jump. I'm just gonna walk home. I feel like somebody's walking behind me and I'm scared.
What a beautiful chance for them to play that.
I need you to please put the fan on. So wait. I'm hot too. Should I ask Mom if we could take our AC out really quick? Should I ask Mom if we could take the AC out really quick? So it can be cold in here? No, we don't use it.
Turn it on.
Why would I turn it on?
Because it's hot.
I don't care.
This disc
I don't even know where the
is
remote
something
is
myself
anymore.
and many other players when we first heard it, especially compared to the bright and upbeat tunes from the other discs. Some people say that this is an Enderman attack, but that's unlikely to be true since the audio existed in the game files at least 8 months before Endermen were added. To understand what's happening, we need to go deeper. At the conclusion of the disc, some strange otherworldly sounds occur. We can analyze the audio file using a spectrogram. At the very end, we can just barely make out several numbers. 12 is equal to C in hexadecimal, so it spells out C418, the game's composer. It's a neat little Easter egg. However, if we scroll back a few seconds, an image of a creeper appears. Is this another Easter egg, or is it implying something else? A Reddit user named DirtPiper has come up with an idea that explains what's happening pretty well. He uses audio from another disc called 13, which has mostly ambient noises. At 1:30, the sound cuts off for 11 seconds. DirtPiper suggests that this is where disc 11 should be played. Combining discs 11 and 13 creates a story about a character in a cave who flees from a creeper and barely survives. You can read the details on his post, which I'll link in the description. The two discs line up in such a convenient way that it's hard for me to see this as dumb coincidence. But disc
Bestie, you
11
should have
is
given
another
me
one
your
of those
call.
rabbit holes that has a lot going on, and no theory is bulletproof. It's a fitting name.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Come back and get it.
No, fuck
Oh,
you.
you can.
Bitch, you see how far I am?
Don't you have coal?
Like 20.
Ruby Dung was a game created by Notch before he started working on Minecraft. We know that it's a top-down isometric building game, but there are only a few screenshots in existence. Ruby Dung has a direct connection to Minecraft. The grass, dirt, and cobblestone textures are the same. In fact, the earliest versions of Minecraft had the RD for RubyDung in the name, as Notch was initially modifying its source code. Given this evidence, I find it very likely that RubyDung was in fact a direct precursor to Minecraft. Empty beta servers. Multiplayer has been in Minecraft since the pre-alpha versions. I have fond memories of playing on servers as a kid with my friends. I even ran one for a while. However, as time goes on and the game updates, people move on to new servers and different games. What about the beta servers? Surely many of them are either shut down with the dwindling player base or updated to new versions. But what about those that didn't? Are there old, abandoned beta servers that have no players but are still running? Liminal spaces that will forever be empty? A ghost town of a once bustling city? Honestly, this is one that's pretty hard to completely rule out. Sure, people who physically own server hardware are unlikely to miss that it's running Minecraft. However, I could see someone using their parents' credit card to sign up for a remotely hosted server before eventually forgetting about it. They never log on again, even though someone's still paying for it each month. The world sits and sits forever, always there but never entered. Somewhere, at some IP address, this server exists. Game Mode 4. Minecraft has several game modes, including Survival, Creative, Adventure, and Spectator. Each of these alters the game in fundamental ways, and they serve different purposes. There's a console command which allows the player to change the mode. This is accomplished by typing /game mode, followed by a number. 0 for Survival, 1 for Creative, and 2 for Adventure. Spectator doesn't have a number, but it would be number 3. So where is number 4? Well, it doesn't exist. I can't find any sort of lore or discussion about what Game Mode 4 might be, so this is the best I've got. It's not real, and it's not that mysterious.
Why not Game Mode 5? Why not Game Mode 6?
Villager News Real Broadcasts. Villager News is a series of Minecraft animations by Element Animation. It shows what a newscast would be like in a Minecraft village. It's humorous with inane logic and highlights the stupidity of the villagers. I think this entry is supposed to imply that these are actual broadcasts from Minecraft villagers. I'm not sure, but it's obvious that this theory doesn't have much going for it. Wither skeletons are dead Steves. This is another one from MatPat. The idea revolves around the ancient people who built the Nether fortresses. Apparently when they were buried, the Netherrack sucked the souls out of them, creating soul sand and leaving behind the withered skeleton. Thus, the withered skeletons that guard the Nether fortresses are the remains of the people that built them. It would also explain why the chests in the fortresses have items from the overworld, such as diamond and iron. I think this one is somewhat plausible. It's certainly a convenient explanation as to why withered skeletons are at Nether fortresses, but it doesn't explain why that's the only place they spawn. Soul sand can be found throughout the Nether, which implies that wither skeletons should also exist everywhere. Still, I think this theory has some merit. Secret launcher menu. I'm not quite sure what this is referring to. There have been multiple versions of the launcher, and if you run the current version in compatibility mode for Windows 95, it brings up one of the older versions. The only other thing that it could be is an Easter egg on earlier versions that would bring up a creeper face or a shrug emoji if clicked. None of these are really a menu though, so this doesn't have much going for it. Cave ambiance happens in real life. Minecraft has all these creepy noises that play when you descend into a cave.
No, stop it!
There are theories that compare each to them, including a particularly obtuse one that says that—
Stop, because there's been times where I hear random, unexplainable sounds in real life, and I'm genuinely like...
Cave sounds exist.
Oh, it's a real life cave sound.
Cave sounds exist, but...
No, like one up outside.
I'm gonna go steal your coal. He said what goal? No, literally. Oh, literally. Oh, there, you got 4. Should I bring extra cobblestone?
I have a stack in 20 coal now.
You fucking bitch. I should have gone back for the coal. You owe me a stack of coal.
But you have 20 coal, correct?
That's
I also
it.
have 20 coal.
Oh, I have 36.
I owe you 36 coal.
Oh, you owe me a whole stack.
No, I owe you how much coal gets actually used.
No, you just owe me a whole stack.
No.
I think yes.
I think no.
Bitch, put down your camera. I'm like, oh, I think I know. I think I know.
Well,
This
you're right,
flow,
can you
that
enchant
super
them too?
flow.
If possible, or try as many as you can. Please. You're at 18. Oh, you're at 10.
Why do you keep thinking I'm at 18?
I don't know. I thought the 0 was an 8.
You're a fucking dumb bitch. That's why.
Show me, big fat pig.
Oh, I'm flabbergasted.
You bulky cow.
I'm telling.
You big fat taco muncher.
I don't know what that means.
It means you're a Mexican.
Oh, and?
I don't know. You're a big fat Mexican. You're a big fat taco muncher.
I technically could make you them already, but I don't want to, so...
Why not? You better not keep my iron though.
Your iron is in your house smelting. Stupid whore. Sorry. Can I resume the video? Thanks.
That Steve is in a coma from a minecart crash, and the entire game is played in his head. In terms of real-life cave noises, I can't
What's that
find
sound?
much.
Oh yeah, I heard that before too.
What?
Pawbog
The
is
cave sound is actually like a story of a
Pawbog is a player on the legendary Anarchy server 2B2T, who has been around since nearly the beginning. He helped the server's admin by writing a plugin that stopped people from getting stuck on the nether roof.
What?
Conveniently, that plugin also included a backdoor that allowed for infinite items, flying, and teleportation for Pop-Bob and all of his friends. They created an appropriately named base called Plugin Town. He had various other clever exploits, including developing hacking software and using Thunderbolt sound data to pinpoint chunks with active players. The theory states that Pop-Bob is actually the developer of Minecraft going undercover. It could potentially make sense given his deep knowledge of the game's inner workings and ability to exploit them. But he could also just be a Java developer who knows how to find vulnerabilities. The theory is possible, but I wouldn't say it's likely. Fake multiplayer. I can't find much for this one. Some mobile games are known to have fake multiplayer, but this is clearly not the case for a game as advanced as Minecraft. Super secret settings. Earlier versions of Minecraft included a super secret settings button in the options menu. When selected, it cycled through various built-in shaders. The button was removed by version 1.9. The moon is alive.
Do we need anything else before I go back
The only
down?
thing I could find on this is actually the opposite, which is that the sun is dead. When Minecraft switches from day to night, the sun,
No?
moon, and stars move together, which is contrary to how it works in real life. on
What?
The YouTuber Spumwack has a theory that
I was
says
also
that the
thinking
only
you
way
should
for
do
this
that.
to happen is if the moon, sun, and all the
It's
stars
gonna
are
take a
orbiting
lot
the Minecraft
longer.
world. Supposedly, a civilization in the far future detonated their old home and turned it into a star, before moving to the brown dwarf that was their dead sun. I think this just makes no sense with the context of the rest of the game, but the astronomy on Minecraft is certainly a bit strange. Hidden achievements. Minecraft does actually have a few achievements that are only visible once you get them. How Did We Get Here requires that the player have no fewer than 26 different status effects on them at one time. It's incredibly challenging and unlikely that anyone would stumble into this by accident. The 1.14 Village and Pillage update added a second hidden achievement called Arbalistic, where the player needs to kill 5 unique mobs with one crossbow shot. Steve's Spawn Egg. Spawn eggs are used in creative mode to spawn mobs on command. This one refers to a
On my way
theoretical
back.
egg that would be able to spawn Steve. It doesn't actually
6.
exist in the game. It's interesting to note, however, that at one point
You told me
humans
6!
spawn naturally in the world.
Okay,
In
I'll
fact,
make it
they were the
7.
first mob
No,
added to
no,
Minecraft.
no, just come.
If there were spawn eggs at that time, then probably there would have been a human spawn egg.
Humans.
Inactive accounts.
Should I make this?
I think this
Should I
one
put
is similar
steps
to
in
the
that?
anti-beta servers, but somehow less interesting. There are countless Minecraft accounts that are not being actively used. Not much more to say here.
You know, if only somebody hadn't lost my 4 enchanted pickaxes.
Mojang bought Microsoft. This one is clearly a joke on the fact that Microsoft acquired Mojang in 2014 for $2.5 billion. It's inconceivable that somehow the reverse happened. Creepers were intentional.
What if I make you
Earlier, alluded
8?
to the story that Notch first got the idea for a creeper when he accidentally flipped the length and height of a pig.
Well, I mean, the creepers were a mistake. I defined and I accidentally made it a tall instead of a long, so it was like a tall thing with 4 little feet.
It's mine. I'm taking a half a stack. That's my
The theory
payment.
says that this story is false, and that Notch actually designed the creeper on purpose to look the way that it does. This is one that you can't prove either way. You can choose to take
Quick,
not
I
just
don't want to
word
be
or
here
not.
out at night.
I see
I'm
no
scared.
reason for him to lie about
Yeah,
this.
the creepers were supposed to be pigs.
I did
Block
not.
ID 1111.
Whoa!
Each block and item in Minecraft has an ID number that differentiates it from the others. For example, stone is 1, grass is 2, etc. The highest number is 453 before a jump to 2256 for the music discs. It's possible that this is an oblique reference to disc 11, which I've mentioned before. The only other thing it could be is block 111, which is the lily pad. In older versions, they were notorious for causing boats to break at the slightest touch. So maybe that's it.
Yep.
Real nether.
Yep. I remember those days, and they were
Thinky
fucking
released an
annoying.
April Fool's video showing a working USB nether portal. Beyond that, I just don't know what this one's talking about. MK Ultra servers.
Not MK
During
Ultra.
the Cold War, the CIA had a program called MK Ultra, whose goal was to develop drugs and other methods to force confessions through mind control. Although the program was shuttered in the 70s, this theory claims that MK Ultra still exists in the form of Minecraft servers. I cannot believe I just read that sentence out loud. Okay, it's not strictly impossible, but come on. Really? F5, second person view. Pressing F5 switches the camera between first person, third person from the back, and third person from the front views. First person is viewing the world as the character, and third person is viewing the world outside the character.
Oh,
Second person is harder to think about, but it would be seeing your character from the perspective of another character. The only way this works is if we think of ourselves as in the game world, watching from our own perspective. But that doesn't work in the context of first and third person. Rana is Alex. A lot of people don't know this, but there were several humanoid mobs in the game during some of the in-depth phase in late 2009 to 2010. These included Beast Boy, A Different Steve, Black Steve, and Rana. They were all developed by a person known as Doc. However, Doc's art style didn't quite match the rest of the game, and his mobs were quickly removed. Rana in particular lasted from December 23, 2009 to February 5, 2010, which is by far the longest
I remember
the
those
port had.
days. I had a Beast Boy.
Eventually, Steve became the player skin we know and love today. It's not far-fetched to think that Rana eventually became
I miss the
Alex,
frog
as she was
girl.
the only girl out of Doc's characters, and lasted
I
far
remember-
longer
I had
than
a
anyone
frog
else.
girl in my world.
I think this one's plausible.
I miss her.
Me too.
Strongholds are generated using real building blueprints.
Bring back Frog Girl.
Strongholds do have rooms that could exist in real life, such as libraries, prison cells, and staircases. Each stronghold is generated differently from the set of rooms and other components, so no particular stronghold is encoded specifically into the game.
What are the strongholds?
Thus, this
I wanna
entry
know.
simply isn't true.
I need some explanations.
Terrorist-made mods. Yeah, this one is possible. I'm sure some terrorist somewhere has made a Minecraft mod. I can't find any specific examples, but it's probably happened at least once. Renaming a pig to Mojang.
Nah.
There are a few Easter eggs that are activated
I remember
by
that.
linking certain
Jeb.
animals to specific names. For example, naming a sheep
Jeb
Jeb
underscore.
causes it to cycle through colors, and naming
that
any
is
mob
not
dinner
true.
bone flips it
I had
upside
a
down.
dinner bone too.
However,
I had a
there's no
dinner
such
bone.
effect for naming a pig Mojang.
I did not have emoji.
I think
Dr.
I tried that
Treyarch is a real
emoji.
doctor. Dr. Treyarch is a character from the YouTube channel Dan TDN. Is he played by a real doctor? Who knows? But this doesn't
What
have
a
much to do
nerd.
with this game of Minecraft.
Who doesn't like that?
Coldplay copy
Me.
Fallen Kingdom. Fallen Kingdom is a Captain Sparkle parody of Coldplay's Viva La Vida. Coldplay's
Kid
version
Jet, I
came out in
love that song.
2008, Fallen Kingdom in 2000.
Stop. Fallen Kingdom
This
is
one's
actually
just-
beautiful.
What else did Dan TDN play?
Underneath Jeb's ponytail.
Oh,
Jeb
he
is
used to
one of the
play- he
lead
played
designers of
Happy
Mojang,
Wheels.
who's
There's
famous
Jeb.
for his long hair. I can't find any conspiracy theories about his ponytail. The Simpsons Skin Pack Controversy. Mojang released the Simpsons Skin Pack for the Xbox
I
version
remember
back in
that.
2015. The most controversy that I could find is that the skins are not in the blocky Minecraft style of other characters. There's a little bit too much detail in their models, and it doesn't quite fit. Beta Villagers. Villagers first showed up in the game in 2011 with the Beta 1.9 pre-release. They were initially called Testificates, although that moniker lasted only a week or so. They didn't do anything in beta besides live in the villages, and they actually had the same AI as pigs. There's really not much interesting here, but I'm sure a lot of people have forgotten that they used to have a different name. Craftable skins. This one simply isn't possible, although the player skin can be easily changed outside the game environment. World-generated signs. There are actually a few cases where signs naturally generate. The first place is in the basement of an igloo, where arrows point to jail cells. They can also spawn in Taiga village houses as part of a chair, although neither of these contains particularly interesting text. Void entities. The void exists below bedrock at negative Y values. Interestingly, the Ender Dragon does not take damage in the void, so it would be the only entity that can exist at any Y value. Origins of the Inn Skybox. The Inn Skybox is a slightly purple field of static. It keeps with the theme of the Enderman. Beyond that, I don't know where it comes from. Maybe there's some story that I can't find.
So is he just like
Pack.png.
now or what?
I think so.
This one is really interesting and has a fascinating story. Minecraft's default server screen has a small image called pack.png, which is a pretty standard picture of a Minecraft world. It's existed in the game since Alpha 1.2.2, released November 10th, 2010. YouTuber SalC1 began to wonder where this image came from, and he described in a video how he found no information during his initial searches. Thus, a collaborative movement to search for pack.png was created in early 2020. Hundreds of people contributed, from upscaling the original image using AI to determining the chunk location using the cloud coverage. The process was fascinating, and I can't hope to cover it in detail here. I'll leave a link to the SalC1 video that describes how it worked. In September 2020, the search was completed, and the world seed and location of pack.png was finally found. It's a testament to the dedication and ingenuity of the Minecraft community that this was accomplished, and it resolved one of Minecraft's
fuck me, you made this somehow more terrifying.
Pocket Edition
Man!
packs.
What is this?
There have been some mobile apps that track users for advertising purposes.
Yes!
Minecraft Pocket Edition
I'll take
is
this.
not one of them. Minecraft Earth, on the other hand. Steve's old hurt sound was authentic. Minecraft's earlier versions had a different sound from when the player was hurt. However, this was changed in 2011 with the release of 2.0, because the player was no longer necessarily a male. This iceberg entry says that the old hurt sound was authentic.
What
made
the
by somebody
fuck?
actually
Come
in
here.
hurt.
Come
The original
here.
sound was from freesound.org and wasn't created by Mojang. This is another one that's hard to prove either way, but it's at least possible. The Bible predicted Minecraft.
What?
No.
What?
Ruben lives. In Minecraft's story mode, Ruben is
Look
an
out,
intelligent
Ruben!
Jesse, one of the main characters.
What?
In episode 4,
Look
he
at
takes a
story
big
mode!
fall while
It's
saving
me!
Jesse.
Oh.
Later on, he dies, dropping a single pull.
No!
I did find some
I
crackpot
almost cried
videos
for
about
that.
Ruben still being alive, but these were all released before episode 5. This also doesn't really have to do with the base game, so I'm gonna move on.
That made me so sad.
Enchantment Table Hidden Language. This one actually has some truth to it. The Enchanting Table runes are part of the Standard Galactic Alphabet, which is from the Commander Keen video game series released in the 90s. This alphabet can be easily converted
Somebody
into the
still make
Latin
a sad
alphabet.
TikTok edit.
On the Enchanting Table, the runes spell out random words from a set list, although there's no connection between the word and the enchantment. Some of these words are Lovecraftian in nature, but unfortunately, there's no deeper connection.
Only play Minecraft Story Mode on Netflix.
Spectating Enderman.
Well, no shit.
Console commands allow players to switch into spectator mode, where they can see the world from the perspective of any other mob. If you do this on an Enderman, the colors are inverted, which implies that this is how they see the world. A few other mobs have special shaders as well, including creepers and spiders.
Combine one block white
Come here.
and outline another block.
Make space.
Captain Sparkles Blackmail. I can't find anything on this one. Captain Sparkles is a Minecraft YouTuber, but I see no evidence of him being blackmailed.
Potatoes, bye-bye, stack of clay.
Craftable LSD. This might be a reference to the famous acid shaders, but no, you can't craft LSD in Minecraft. The Soul Sand texture.
Oh man,
I kind of mentioned this one earlier, but the Soul Sand texture is
for
pretty
one.
clearly depicting screaming
There's
faces.
two. Give me 2 more
The
stacks
text was
of
actually
things.
changed a few years ago to make it more obvious. This could align with the theory that I mentioned that says Soul Sand actually contains souls, or it could just be a texture that's designed with it. Either way, it does exist in the game.
No, you don't get to leave. Come back.
I'm not
Evoker
leaving, I'm
chants are
collecting
actual
everything.
cult recordings. I think this one is unlikely because there's only one
Okay.
Evoker audio file that doesn't sound like a villager, which is the charming spell Preparation. It's possible that this is from actual cult members, but since there's only one reasonable candidate, it would have been way more work than it'd be worth to get real cultists. Someone is in the game files. Who is in the game files? Player data is stored in the game files.
Maybe this is a reference to Herobrine or Entity 303? I don't know. The Nether is an accurate depiction of Hell. At one point, the biome ID of the Nether was Hell, and Notch has specifically referred to it as the Hell World. The Nether does have many similarities to the traditional Jewish and Christian Hell: a lake of fire, a place of death, and brimstone. I'm not sure I would say the Nether is an accurate depiction of Hell. After all, the whole point of Hell is that you can't leave.
You have
I think
fun.
we can definitely conclude that the Nether was inspired by Hell, even if it's not an exact replica.
Yep. Oh, there's no cave sounds.
Calm 4 Hidden Frequencies. Calm4.ogg is a music track that existed in Minecraft for just 10 days, from Alpha 1.1.1 to Alpha 1.1.2 in September 2010. The track was created by Notch himself. At about 1:36 in the song, there's a slowed-down version of someone saying Mojang specifications. It's not really known what this means, but it was in the game at one point. Minecon 2008. Minecraft didn't exist until 2009, and the first Minecon was in 2010, so I don't know what this one's about. Chicken AI. Microsoft once hosted the Marlowe 2018 competition, which stood for Multi-Agent Reinforcement Learning in Minecraft. It involved participants developing AI software which would be trained to accomplish various tasks in Minecraft. So far as I can tell, nothing major came out of this, and really, it's software just outside of Minecraft, rather than in the game. Secret commands. Minecraft has several key commands that aren't typically used in normal gameplay. Most of these relate to the debug menu, accessed with F3. You can see all of them by pressing F3 and Q. Some highlights include reloading all chunks, detailed item descriptions, hitboxes, and causing the game to crash. There are no secret console commands that I could find. Withers based on failed Siberian modification experiments. This might be the spiciest entry on the entire iceberg, but unfortunately, it seems to be completely made up. April Fool's Secret Hell Dimension. The 2020 April Fool's snapshot added a great feature that allowed players to create virtually infinite custom dimensions. They could either throw a signed book into the Nether portal or use the /warp command with the dimension name. Most of these dimensions were randomly generated, but there were a few that were hard-coded, such as Sponge, which creates a giant Menger sponge fractal, and Fleet, which generates an infinite fleet of Ender ships. Unfortunately, Hell is not on this list, and though it does generate a dimension, it's random with no special properties. Secret room in Notch's mansion. In 2014, Notch bought a $70 million mansion in Beverly Hills after he sold Minecraft to Microsoft. It does have a candy room, but as for secret rooms, we'll never know. Cobalt is Minecraft 2. Cobalt is a game released by Oxide Game Studios and was published by Mojang in 2016. It's a 2D platformer/shooter. You need to come up with something really crazy to convince anyone that this is Minecraft 2. The Vindicators are building a Steve. This is yet another theory from MatPat. It involves the mysterious actions of the Illagers in their woodland mansions. It's known that they are banished villagers, but why? The theory claims that Illagers are kidnapping villagers and turning them into Ravagers using their dark magic. More so, the Illagers have at least some control over life and death, as evidenced by their totems of undying. The mansions have unexplained rooms of light blue and cyan wool, which MatPat connects to the colors of Steve's clothes. He says that the Illagers tried to create a live Steve but failed, resulting in zombies. I think MatPat has a pretty good case for this one. I'd recommend you check out the full video to get the details, but I don't think this theory requires too many leaps of faith. Brown bricks. Even in an iceberg video, there are some things that should stay deep under the water. Research this one at your own risk. The true meaning of dedicated wham. There's a video of a kid at Minecon 2013 asking panelists how much dedicated wham to add to a server.
I was wondering, what's the recommended amount of dedicated wham I should have to a server?
I'm sorry, could you please repeat your question?
Dedicated wham to a server.
RAM.
If you're running off River City.
He was apparently trying to say dedicated RAM. You know, there's no deeper meaning to this one. It was just a kid who made a mistake. Minecraft post-credit scene. Do not watch. And with that, we have reached the ultimate depths of the Minecraft iceberg. Thanks to everyone who stuck around. I know this video is a little bit different than the videos I typically make. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments. Is there stuff on the iceberg I was wrong about? There are also a few things that I wish had been added to the iceberg, but I'll save those for another video. Many sources were used, as you can see, and I appreciate everyone who had the creativity to come up with these theories. One more thanks to Mishkaz for the video idea. This has been Retro Gaming Now, exploring the Minecraft iceberg. Thanks for watching, and... Okay, right off the bat, this video is an extension of my previous video explaining the Minecraft iceberg. If you haven't seen that, the following won't make as much sense, so check it out using the link below. First of all, I want to thank everybody for the responses to the first iceberg video. It's a drastic change from the content my channel has produced in the past, and it really makes me happy to see that others are enjoying it. This is the first video I've released that's been so popular that I can't read every comment. You guys left me a lot of positive feedback. Well, mostly positive feedback. In this video, I'm going to address a few things that were incorrect from the last video. Then, I'm going to dive into a list of entries that I think should have been on the iceberg. Skip to the timestamp below if you want to watch that part right now. Let's get started. Oh yeah, by the way, there are no sudden appearances of Herobrine in this video. Sorry about that. However, the 1.16 changelog doesn't say removed Herobrine, so I'd keep my eyes open if I were you. By far, the biggest fact that I missed had to do with the evokers. The theory stated that their sound effects were from cult recordings. I made the argument that each of their noises was clearly inspired by villagers, except for one. The origins of this sound effect are from well before Minecraft existed. It's from the game Age of Empires, released back in 1997. The priest unit is able to convert enemy units, and in doing so makes the famous sound effect. So this actually has been a meme for quite some time, and I just wasn't OG enough to recognize it. If the connection to Age of Empires wasn't already obvious, evokers in Minecraft include an Easter egg where they can turn red sheep into blue sheep, a clear nod to the priest's ability. So back to the iceberg entry. Are evoker chants actual cult recordings? We can confidently say no, they are not. As I was editing this video, it was announced that Steve was going to be added to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I honestly couldn't believe it, but it looks like Steve posting actually worked. Maybe it was Mojang all along.
Oh, I understand.
Some people pointed out that fake multiplayer might be referring to the fact that single-player Minecraft runs a local server and then connects to it. That does make sense, and probably what the iceberg was talking about. It's the main reason things can lag
You did
even
this
when you're
much
offline.
already?
Your computer is running an isolated server, and it's still vulnerable to the same types of slowdowns. Something else. I've seen various sources referring to Pop-Up as a she, but also some as a he. I'm not completely sure which it is, so if I got that wrong, I
but this tunnel's gonna take
also,
forever for us
Alex
to get
is
there.
not necessarily supposed to be female. The character was based on
Wherever
Jet,
you go,
whose
it's gonna
long
take
ponytail we
forever.
mentioned before.
I'm gonna go fix the other one really quick.
Alex was a girl, and there are countless news articles saying that, so I think the misconception is pretty common. This makes it a little bit less likely that Rana was the inspiration for Alex. Some Bedrock corrections.
What?
You can make skins in-game in Bedrock.
The other
Edition,
little
although some
diagonal
require
tunnel
aid.
that you have.
I played Java, so I was unaware of that.
You
but it
made
is
two,
in the
idiot!
Another
This
Bedrock
one!
feature that a few people have mentioned was a player spawn egg. This is only possible if you used an NBT editor to change the inventory. I sort of want to put this in the category of a mod, since you can't do this without tweaking the game files, but it's technically possible in the game. There are a few more details. The end was at one point referred to by the biome identifier Sky. That's pretty good evidence for the theory that the Sky dimension eventually became the end. In terms of the Captain Sparkles blackmail, I think this video might be what it's referring to.
Also, here's my card. I was told I had to record it here, otherwise I wouldn't get my channel back. Back to you.
This seems like a joke to me, but who knows. In fact, that's the main problem with this iceberg. Too many of the deeper entries are obvious jokes. Many of the comments agree with me, although some of them are more eloquent than others. Thanks for the kind words. That's why I want to look at some things that I wish were on the iceberg. Many of these come from an improved iceberg someone sent me, which actually had a lot of stuff I was going to talk about anyways.
Unlike the previous video, all of these are real. Let's dive right in and see what should have been on the other iceberg. PC Gamer Demo. In June 2011, the magazine PC Gamer came with a CD containing a demo version of Minecraft.
How's the rail track
It allowed
gonna
players
go
to play the
in
full
this?
game for 100 minutes before it would lock, and blocks could no longer be placed or destroyed. The game contained a starter chest and helpful hints to get the player.
Oh, okay.
Strange features. First of all, every cow has a PC Gamer logo tattooed to its side. There's also a giant logo out in the distance.
Oh.
It's made of wool and snow, so it can be
That's fine.
lit on
That's
fire.
okay.
Furthermore, a hidden chest can be found at spawn if you dig down a little bit. The demo is actually a really good introduction to what Minecraft was like back in 2011.
Or we can just make it
If you want,
ice.
You can download the demo right now. I'll put a link in the description. It's a nice little 4 megabyte load into the past.
Oh.
Roses.
Because
While we're on the
Forgot
topic of
about
old
that.
Minecraft, the poppy used to be called the rose. When you look at how roses grow in real life, it's pretty obvious why they made the change. I personally like the old texture better, but
like
hey,
the
what
other
can you do?
one.
Giants.
With the kid
What are you
that was
talking
like-
Minecraft
about?
includes several mobs that don't spawn naturally in the game, but can be accessed
When I
through
was
console
caving,
commands.
you didn't see it because I
The oldest of these is the Giant, which was added to the game back on
There's-
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Never mind. I know what you're
It's
talking about.
larger than the normal version. As scary as it looks, it's an unsupported mob, so it can't actually hurt the player. It's one of the
I'm
last
gonna cheat
remaining
and
relics
just
of quote
put.
unquote
You should
old
just
Minecraft,
cheat, make it
and it can
creative,
still
get
be
the stuff
spawned
that
as
we
of
need, and then come back.
1.16 using the summon command.
Why not?
As an aside, there's a theory that the extremely rare fossils that can generate in the overworld are fossils from giant zombies. Nothing else in Minecraft quite matches them, except for possibly the Ender Dragon.
Cheat?
Zombie Horse.
Yes.
Next up
I
is the
think
Zombie
so.
Horse. These were released
I'm
with the
a
horse
very
update
big
in
fan of doing
2015.
that. If you can't, if
They're
the
very
Iron Golem
similar
farm
to
doesn't
normal
work.
horses, although they can't be tamed once spawned.
Oh,
Also, due to a bug, they cannot be ridden in one. Zombie horses aren't that useful, but they're still
You have to
pretty
mine a tunnel to the village if that's the case.
cool. Toast.
The village that
There's
we
another
found.
naming Easter egg that I didn't mention in the last video.
But we don't know the
Naming a
place
rabbit
where
to
it's
Toast changes the texture to a black and white rabbit. This was added to the game as a memorial for a Reddit user whose girlfriend lost her rabbit. It's a really cool gesture by Mojang for some random person on the internet. Minecraft Mob Gender. If you really start to think about the mobs in Minecraft, it's hard to figure out what gender they're supposed to be. Some mobs are easy. The Ender Dragon is probably a female because it lays an egg. Others are more complex. Cows have both udders and horns, and chickens look like roosters but lay eggs. However, Notches stated that those mobs were intended to be genderless, which is sort of how I interpreted it before I really thought about it.
Does it matter if they have gender?
Rare
Like,
biomes.
they're fucking animals.
Minecraft includes many different biomes, 67 in the overworld to be exact. A unique quirk to the modern terrain generation system is that different biomes have different rarities. Some rare varieties include jungle, mushroom fields, badlands, and giant tree taigas. The rarest of them all is Modified Jungle Edge, which is a hilly transition biome that isn't all that interesting, although it's so rare that even the locate biome command will often fail to find it. Shattered Savanna, on the other hand, is fascinating. Instead of the flat, grassy terrain of the standard savanna, the Shattered variant is incredibly chaotic, with huge peaks that can reach as high as the build limit.
Whoa!
It's crazy compared to most of the biomes, which are relatively tame. It reminds me a lot of the Extreme Hill generation back in beta, and it's a cool place to live if you're able to find one.
Yeah.
Bro, I found one that was on Minecraft Education Edition.
Shearing
bro.
mushrooms. This one is pretty simple, but still interesting. Using shears on a mushroom removes the mushrooms and turns it back into a normal cow.
Wait, what?
This seems to imply that the mushrooms are normal cows that have been corrupted by the fungus.
Oh, it's fake.
This occurs in real life with the cordyceps fungus that takes over ants and causes them to become kind of like zombies.
Stop! Not the
Several other video games
cordyceps!
have used this
I'm
idea,
traumatized!
including Pokemon with Parasect,
Literally, how do you
and
know?
The Last of Us, where the infected are controlled by the cordyceps fungus. Is this happening with the mushrooms?
That can actually happen in real life too. That's what scares me.
I know.
Chainmail crafted from
Oh,
fire.
I forgot.
Chainmail armor has been in the game for a very long time.
But has he
It
played
was
The
first
Last
added
of Us?
way
That's
back
the
in
real question
2009.
here.
However, it had a very strange crafting recipe. Instead of using materials like iron, chainmail armor was crafted using fire blocks. The recipe was definitely weird for myself and many others who I talked to. It seems as though the use of fire was a somewhat arbitrary decision whose main purpose was to be a placeholder recipe.
Since fire blocks were
You know
unobtainable,
what's my question?
players couldn't accidentally craft
And
the
many
chainmail
people
before it was
have
fully
talked about this
tested.
a lot.
A legitimate way to get chainmail armor
I don't
wasn't
know if
added
it's
until
real or not.
2012 with the blacksmith villagers.
Minecraft
Crafting recipe
added
was
chains.
removed in 2014, and Mojang is yet to add a replacement.
We have chain armor.
Studded armor.
Why can't we make chain
Related to
armor?
chainmail is studded armor. This existed in very early versions of Minecraft, and the textures came from another game by Notch called Legend of the Chamber. However, the armor offered no protection and was used only for debugging purposes. Interestingly, a few other Minecraft textures also came from this game, including leather armor, swords,
Ew.
and apples. A texture for quivers also existed
No,
for a
you
while,
cannot
but
do
it
this
never did.
chainmail.
Title screen world.
Chains and
The
chainmail are
title
not the
screen in
same.
modern Minecraft contains a blurry background of a Minecraft world.
Don't ask.
Similar to Pack.png, the Minecraft community was able to figure out what seed was used to take the screenshot. Once again, I'll refer you to the SalC1 video, which does a good job of explaining how this happened. Giant slimes. Slimes and magma cubes are mobs that are well known for having different sizes. Killing a larger slime causes it to split into 2 to 4 smaller slimes, depending on its size. Sizes of 1, 2, and 4 spawn naturally. This right here is a size 256 slime. It's a whopping 130
Didn't hear a
blocks
single
high.
thing you just said.
The best, or worst part, is that it still splits when killed. After a few splits, it brings my computer to its knees. It's such a fun and relatively unknown feature, and I highly encourage you all to try this for yourself. Of course, the same works for magma
Man,
cubes.
I love you.
Why?
Giant
I
phantoms.
mine like 200
Phantoms
blocks
can
and
also
I'll
be
still
spawned
use
as
it,
giants,
breaking
in much the
mistakes.
same way.
You're welcome.
They have the same HP, but deal more damage as the size increases. Phantoms are scary enough as they are. A giant phantom is straight up terrifying.
The mobs,
Void
like,
fog.
you know, like, freaks out
Older
about it.
versions of Minecraft had a fog particle effect as the player got near bedrock. Visibility was also reduced the further down the player went. It was pretty cool for the ambiance it added, but it could also get annoying. It was apparently removed due to performance issues. Minecraft Raspberry Pi Edition. A Raspberry Pi is essentially a credit card-sized computer, and it can be used for a wide variety of engineering projects. There's a simplified version of Minecraft that can be installed. It's designed to help people learn to code in Python, which is a popular programming language. This version is less of a game and more of an educational tool. If you happen to have a Pi laying around, download it and see what you think. Minecraft Education Edition. There's a version of Minecraft that is designed specifically to be used in schools. You can download it for free, although you'll need an email address from an educational institution to use it. This version contains a tutorial for Minecraft, as well as many features that could be used in the classroom. Some unique elements include the camera, NPCs, border blocks, and blackboards. There's a lot going on here, and the Education Edition probably deserves its own video. Debug World. When creating a new world, holding Shift while selecting the world type enables the debug mode world type. This world contains all blocks in all possible states arranged in a huge grid. It should be pretty obvious what this world is for, but it's still really cool to fly around and see just how many things are possible in Minecraft. Minecraft features inspired by mods. Modded Minecraft has been a pretty large subculture for a long time. I remember playing Tekkit and then eventually Feed the Beast. The first thing that came to my mind with this entry was the Ender Chest from the Ender Storage mod. It's tough to find old versions of it, but Ender Storage predates Vanilla Chests by at least a couple of months, and I seem to remember it being longer than that, although I have no concrete evidence.
You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be
Another one is the Buildcraft
there.
Hopper, which worked in much the same way as the Vanilla Hopper. In fact, Buildcraft was forced to change the name of their item to Shoot because of the Vanilla edition of the Hopper. Horses used to be in the Mo Creatures mod. According to Jeb, the creator of Mo Creatures helped Mojang implement horses into vanilla Minecraft, which is why Minecraft horses are extremely similar to the modded version. The same goes for pistons. There was a piston mod whose code was added directly into Minecraft. The mod's creator, Hippopotamus, is in the credits. A simpler example is single-player commands. I remember needing to download a mod whenever I wanted to use commands back in beta, but eventually that was added to the base game.
Bro.
There are quite a few more features that showed up in the mods first, such as jungles, but
You're welcome, bestie. They're not all Unbreaking 1, though. There's an Unbreaking 2, I think.
Still, there's a long list on the Feed the Beast subreddit, which I'll link down below.
They won't, but they'll
Remove
help.
structures.
It'll go.
Older versions of Minecraft have some interesting structures that have since been removed. InfDev in particular has a few examples dating from 2010. There used to be giant brick pyramids that could spawn naturally. They had no loot or anything inside. In fact, they were mostly used as a test to see how the world generation could handle such large structures. There was also an InDev house that would spawn with the player upon beginning a new world. They were made of moss stone and contained 4 chests with TNT, every type of block, every item, and every color of wool. The house underwent several changes with various versions before its eventual removal from the game in early 2010. Missing versions. Minecraft has several older versions that are known to have existed but are currently missing. Some of these only have a few screenshots to prove their existence, and a few only have changelogs. It's unknown where many of these have gone, but there are probably people out there who unknowingly still have them on their computers. Deepening the mystery, Notch has region blocked his old Minecraft videos around the world. Is he hiding something? Probably not, but Notch has spoken publicly about the depression that came with his Minecraft fame. My best guess is that this has something to do with him removing the videos. Notch, if you're watching this, I hope you're doing better now. Shadow seeds. Every Minecraft seed has a shadow, where the biomap is the same, but everything else is different. This has to do with the way seeds are used when the world is generated. It was discovered by a Reddit user, but if you want to see a good explanation as to how it works, check out this video by Antvenom. It's actually pretty easy to calculate a shadow seed. Just add this number to an existing seed.
Oh.
I like to think about how the shadow seed is an alternate universe where people settled in different places, creating a whole new timeline. Steve Villager Hybrid. At one point, there existed an unused texture that, when modeled, produced a surreal Steve Villager hybrid. It couldn't be spawned in the game, and the images we have are fan recreations using the textures. The purpose of this remains a mystery, although it was most likely a way to test what villagers could have looked like. MD3 models. I mentioned in the previous video how there were several models in the game that didn't match the Minecraft style, including Rana. Notch uploaded a video that shows several other MD3 models that weren't implemented in the game. They look so out of place, like they're from another universe. Mercifully, these were removed after
So what are you gonna be 7? You don't have to stop.
An uneasy alliance. Minecraft
Please just remember to run home or go to one of the chests, put all your stuff in the chest.
One such achievement is an uneasy alliance, whose text reads, rescue a ghast from the nether, bring it safely home to the overworld, and then kill it.
Wait, maybe I should.
Besides having a dark ending, the particular wording
Should I
of this
make my way
achievement
home
leads to
before I
some
leave?
unsettling implications.
Are you okay?
According to Webster's dictionary, to rescue means to free from
Do you know how long it's gonna take me to get home, though?
Additionally, the achievement explicitly uses
Or I'll
the
just
word
make
home
another
to
chest
refer
for
to the
us.
overworld. We can draw a few conclusions from this. First, it seems as though ghasts are not native to the nether. In fact, the opposite appears to be true. They were somehow taken from their home in the overworld and trapped in another dimension. So how and why did this happen? There are no definitive answers here, but a few pieces of evidence can help us unpack this mystery. First, there's an unused ghast sound effect called the affectionate scream, which would apparently happen when the player did something to make the ghast affectionate towards them, such as, oh I don't know, rescuing them from the nether. The other thing to consider is the name of the achievement, which is an uneasy alliance.
How do we do that?
Why would a human willingly ever ally with a ghast, considering how difficult it is to get one out of the nether? The ghast must give something in return in order to ensure that the alliance is fair for the human. Perhaps a free ghast would choose to drop
I
a
want to
ghast,
get one
a critical
out of the
item for making
nether.
regeneration potions and end crystals. Unfortunately, there aren't a lot of
No,
well-known
they
videos
used a
about
little
this.
portal.
Some of you will have noticed that there's a very important piece of evidence that I have neglected to mention thus far. The Mod Bestiary book includes a cutaway drawing of a ghast that lets us see what's inside, and what we find is chilling. We can see what looks to be a computer system where the brain should be, as well as a cannon that fires out projectiles. We can't tell for sure, but if that's the case, then it should completely change how we talk about the ghast. Is it possible that they're not even alive, but instead some electromechanical contraption? Who made them? And how could a robot be banished? Are its tears nothing more than a sinister bait for the unwitting human?
Okay, so
No
there's
one
2
knows for
chests
sure.
separate
I'd be
for
especially
your stuff
interested to
and
hear
my
your
stuff
thoughts
will
in the
go
comments
AFK
below.
down here.
I think this is a really underrated mystery that deserves
No?
some more
Okay,
discussion.
fuck you.
Thanks to everybody who made it to the end of the video.
Smells like
Minecraft is a pretty deep game, and I'm glad I got to talk.
There's so many iceberg
Well,
videos.
here we are again, another Minecraft
We've
iceberg
been streaming
video.
for almost 4
If you haven't
hours.
seen my previous 2 Minecraft iceberg videos, then check them out using the link below, or else the following might not make a whole lot of sense. The Minecraft iceberg format has become so popular that people continue to release new icebergs. I'm aware of at least 3 or 4 that have come out since
The
the last
first
2
one was
videos,
funny.
and
We
as a
should
result,
watch
I
the
have a
first
bunch more
one.
things to add. I should say that this
I
video
should
is most
leave
likely
and just
going
put
to
it
be the
on.
final Minecraft iceberg video.
Should I leave?
Once we're done with this, we will have covered just about everything that could
Let me go put
possibly
my
go on
stuff
an
in the...
iceberg. With that being said, let's get started. I've created a new image which includes
Chest.
the things that I'm going to talk about that weren't in my previous videos. Once again, there aren't
What if
any
we
jokes
watch
on
our
this
streams
list.
on
All of
stream?
these entries have some element of truth.
It was a
Join
joke.
me
It was
for
a
deep dive
joke.
into the footage.
Yeah, but XQC is like, you know... Anyway.
End credits.
We could watch us
Okay, this one is kind of the low-hanging fruit, and I'm sure many of you were surprised that it wasn't in the previous videos.
Wait, I'm gonna
The
put
final
this
stage of Minecraft
and
is
this.
killing the Ender Dragon, which opens up a portal back to the
Here.
overworld. When the player jumps in, the end credits roll. If you've done this before, you'll understand when I say that what follows is pretty bizarre.
Yeah, I'm
Before
gonna...
showing the
Okay,
names
this
of
is
the
where I
creators,
leave
as
you.
would happen with the traditional credit sequence,
Please don't
there's
take
a poem,
anything from my
often referred
chest.
to as the end poem.
Okay,
The
hurry.
structure is a
Put your
conversation
stuff in
between
your
two
chest.
characters, Blue and Green. They claim
No,
to be
if you
self-aware,
suff-
and
you're
that the
gonna go
players
all the way
read
home?
their thoughts on the screen.
Don't do
Who
that.
are they? Humans have called them
No,
by
put
many
your stuff in the
names.
chest.
God, angels,
If we have an
aliens,
accidental
leptons,
suffocation
dwarves.
again...
Some of their words are not understandable
Sick?
and show gibberish. These beings use the
that's
metaphor
fine.
of the game of Minecraft being a dream,
Leave
and
the
they extend that
cobblestone.
metaphor
Put
into
all
life being
the
a dream.
fortune pickaxes.
In
And
some
you
ways,
put all
perhaps, Minecraft is no less real
What?
than life itself. Whether on a molten rock of the earth or
Oh,
the infinite
no!
flat world of Minecraft,
What did
both are
you do?
dreams. The player creates meaning
Oh,
in Minecraft and can make whatever they want in the
It's
sandbox.
fine.
Similarly, humans create their own meaning in the dream of the universe.
It's okay, I
The
don't mind
poem
it.
ends with a command, wake up. When I first read this back in 2012, I had no idea what was going on, and it felt very out of place. Why would a game like Minecraft, that does almost all of its storytelling through background elements in the world, have such a long section of
They're
pseudo-philosophical
kinda a little far.
text?
You're on the
It
way,
really
you're on the
felt
way.
like something out of left field, and I'm not sure I read through it again after the first
You're
time.
coming, you're coming.
I think there are a few ways to look at this. First, you could try and understand the poem
See?
for what it is, and the metaphor about creating meaning in a dream. I do think that what I said earlier is the point. Minecraft is not so different from real life.
This is yours.
Another option would be to interpret the poem as an elaborate way of saying, stop playing the game and go do something in life. Hence
Just put the
wake
important
up.
stuff in there. Your
At
diamond.
the very end, there's a famous quote
Sword.
about how future versions of yourself will be disappointed by what you didn't do. Maybe the
Cetera,
message is that we
cetera.
shouldn't waste so much time playing games.
Are you ready? Are we leaving? Oh, frick. Here, do you need some wood? Okay. You good, bestie? Oh. Well, I mean. Oh, Bestacious, it sticks out. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, look at Jesus Christ.
Your food is like about.
Okay, Bestacious.
So in other words, we have like another 15 minutes.
Maybe, but we're leaving the stream anyway.
Right.
Okay, goodbye,
I like this
Bestacious.
shit. No, we have to properly end it.
Oh, okay, end it. Go.
Alright. We had a lot of fun today. I was absolutely miserable. I hated every second of everything I did today. The water, the caves, the getting knocked off by like the random skeleton that jumps at me from like 2 feet away. But we got farther. We got farther. We did it. We didn't succeed. We're not there yet. I know you guys are probably getting tired of us being in a cave like every time, but it's gonna be okay. Tomorrow, hopefully, we'll get to like 2,500.
Let's
No,
hope.
no, like
Let's see.
2,000x 500z.
We'll see, man. I think we need to start. I think we need to just cheat. I think the game plan is to cheat so we can get the rails.
No, only if my iron
No,
farm doesn't
I don't
work.
think it's gonna work. I'm tired of having to run back and forth, man. Exactly. It's not very Poggy.
You know what, man?
I think
it's not worth it because there's no village. Because you need like 12 villagers for the farm to work.
Yeah, I think
we just cheat and get the
I
rails.
think we cheat.
If you guys have a problem with us cheating and getting rails, you guys shouldn't be talking because I know like half of you guys have probably cheated in your survival worlds.
Exactly, and I mean it's just.
And if you haven't, props to you.
It's just rails. Also, we're not like it's not like we're playing for anything.
I mean it's rails. It's not like it's not like we could cheat and get like a stack of diamonds, a stack of iron, a stack of gold. No, we're just getting rails.
Like we could put in the work to get all the iron, but like
no.
Where's the fun in that, right?
Like 6 iron makes 6 rails. We need at least
only rails.
We need at least like 5. No, not only that, but we need power rails to make it go faster.
No. I meant like all rails.
Yeah, no.
Only rails. That's all that we're gonna get. Nothing else.
No, you know what?
No mine carts. Just rails.
We're just gonna cheat and do it off screen.
Okay, well we're gonna cheat.
Yeah, we're gonna cheat for
No,
sure.
but then there's no accountability as to what we're cheating with.
True.
Okay. Nobody's watching this anyway.
It's fine. No,
we're gonna just cheat.
Remember what we said. We don't care if no one's watching us. We still talk like there's people watching us.
You're right. No, but I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's nobody watching us to hold us accountable for us cheating.
Yeah, true.
But we're gonna do it offline. It's gonna be an offline stream.
It's still,
We're going to just cheat, get rails, no mine carts.
No mine carts? Oh yeah, we'll make them
ourselves. I think we make our mine carts. We make everything else we need just rails, like power rails. Yeah, sure, we can do that. Redstone torches, all of that, we'll make that ourselves. We'll just have to grind for that.
What about the redstone blocks?
Why the fuck do you need redstone blocks?
Oh wait, no, never mind. We don't need it. If we're gonna get torches, yeah, we don't need it. But the rails we'll cheat for them.
Rails we're gonna cheat to get, like power rails, all that. We're gonna cheat to get them because
like, just listen to the math. Start mathing.
You don't need to explain. I understand.
Like,
yes, I know.
Like, it takes so much iron to do it.
I'm just saying that's fine. I don't mind cheating. We're gonna cheat.
If we cheat, should we also like make it 2 by 2, or should we just not do that?
We should not do that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we should cheat.
We're only using our creative powers to get rails.
Yeah, we're only gonna get rails. We're gonna like fill a chest full of rails, maybe 2 chests full of rails. And that's it.
I think I just get rails and just start placing them in creative.
True.
I think I just do that because I'm not trying to back
so
and forth,
tomorrow, we're not gonna stream. We're gonna do it offline, and we're gonna do that. We're gonna make the rails.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that's it.
Yeah.
So we won't see you guys tomorrow. We probably won't see them Tuesday.
No?
Because Tuesday I get out of school late. We'll see them Wednesday.
Alright, yeah. We'll
see them Wednesday.
We'll see all y'all homies Wednesday. Y'all have a good day.
Unless... No. We'll see them.
We gotta start getting into dinner.
We gotta go. This was fun. 4-hour stream. A 4-hour stream, pretty much.
Yeah.
We saw Minecraft lore videos. I had fun. I enjoyed my time today.
Yeah.
It was a pog day.
I'm gonna end with a message. Y'all have a good day. Y'all have a good night. Y'all eat up on your dinner. DoorDash some McDonald's. Get a 10-piece.
20.
Live lavishly. If you have a job, you got it. You're gonna get a fat paycheck. You're gonna get a fat paycheck if you have a job. Most of these people are probably kids.
Period.
But you know what?
They're gonna have a good day at school
tomorrow. Y'all have a good day at school, job.
Go to school.
Wherever. Home. If you're not going to school tomorrow, damn, you're lucky.
If you're sick, no, you have to go to school. If you're sick, you're gonna get
better.
better.
If you're sick, get better.
Tomorrow's gonna be a great day. Take your vitamins. Drink some water. Go outside, look at the sun.
If pills are needed,
go give your parents a hug. I don't do that, but go give your parents a hug if they're respectful to you and you have a good relationship with them.
If they're alive.
Oh, well, you didn't have to say that, man.
I'm sorry.
If they're alive, you've got us. You've got your big sister and your little brother here. We've got you, man. Yeah. And women and non-binary friends.
Yeah.
That's it. There are Bastations.
Yeah.
There are Bastations. That's what you guys are. No, Bastatias.
Yeah, those are our
Bastacia.
Bastacias.
You're my Bastacia Bastations. You're our Bastatias. This is a great